Welcome to NUFC
Whoa.
Talk TV. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Newcastle United, week 2 against Bournemouth away. So we're gonna have a great match, of course. The lineup. Ooh, we gotta talk about the lineup. Man, it's interesting to say the least. I think Eddie Howe must have followed the old mighty win rule in this one. But we shall get to that, of course. We're going to hit some news. We're going to chat. We're going to interact. We're going to banter as we usually do. But before that, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, of course. Become a member if you can. Enjoy exclusive content and giveaways and also all kinds of perks for Newcastle United fans. We do a lot for our members. You can also join our weekly prediction tournament. Get a chance to win £100. Boy, do we need £100 in today's day and age, man.
Yes.
The old man is just complaining just a minute ago about money, but we're not gonna get into that. And so yeah, hit the like button. You can sign up for that. You got to pay a £5 fee for that weekly tournament, but if you're a member, you should be good as well. Maintain your membership, give your £5 fee, and participate. Get a chance of winning stuff. So there you go. All right, welcome, fellas. Gary, the mighty win.
Good afternoon.
I don't even know what is the Three Musketeers. It is Three Musketeers, or
It
Four
is.
Musketeers, or is
Yeah.
it 4? I think it's 4 too.
Well, it is, yeah, but it's mainly the three that are the
Fucking
main,
Three
main
Stooges.
characters. The
Yeah,
Three Stooges is
the three
probably,
story. Yeah, but
probably
you
closer
can
to
tell
it. Yeah, exactly.
you know who Mo is in the middle. Anyway, anyways, how are you, fellas? Mighty win, man. You gonna join us for this watch along, man? I thought you'd be at the pub because you're drunk.
Yeah, well, I would have been at the pub
Oh man,
till I got
That
hoisted
shows
on.
commitment for
Yeah.
the cause. That is.
Hell yeah.
There's
Oh, by the
very few things keep me away from me Domino's on a Sunday morning.
That's me. Anyways, let us know in the chat what you think as well about the lineup, about anything that's going on before the match. Give us your predictions as well. You don't have to participate in the weekly prediction tournament if you want to, but just let us know what you think this match is going to end up being away. Very difficult match at Bournemouth, man. We haven't won. They say Eddie hasn't won the whole time he's been a manager, but unless who was managing in December 2022 for the FA Cup? Eddie. So people just want to count what they want. They want to count their their stats. Oh, the FA Cup or no, the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
The Carabao Cup doesn't count because it does count. It's playing against Bournemouth. If that's the logic.
Yeah, I think it's Premier League, isn't it? That's what they're
yeah. It's just a tough ground, man.
It is.
But only 20 something odd people, I think 20,000 some odd people, I think the our Craig said on the match preview. But let's get some comments in real quick before we talk about the lineup and all that. Josh is already the happy clapper. We got happy clappers. This is the one thing about NUFC Talk TV that you'll never get in any other YouTube channel out there. We get all the opinions. We disagree. There's never censorship here. Never. We don't censor people. We don't fight with other people. We don't fight channels. We just literally debate and argue each other here. We welcome all opinions. Part of the happy clapping wing of NUFC Talk TV is Josh from Toon Army Philly, of course. Everything is perfect. Rainbows and roses, lovey-dovey stuff in his show.
No matter what, Josh.
You know what I mean? It's all great. It's all up. He's bantering in the chat here. He said that he's hey, extra time called it first. Tino, Kraft, Burn, Kelly. Come on, man. But again, I think it might be a mistake though. Lewis Hall, we'll have to see. And then that's the mighty win. The mighty win.
I think it's a tactical thing today. Instead of go down both flanks with the two fullbacks, I think you're going to get what we saw last season, where you get a bank of three that'll just move across and distribute from the back. And it'll leave Tino then to support more with Murphy down the right side. I think it's a tactical decision. It's nothing to do with Hall having a bad game.
No, but you don't think it was about the old man's old rule that he has to play against his old team to beat them?
No. This is exactly what we did last year, where we had three.
I think that's come into play.
He's stuck in the 90s, in the 80s.
Hey, what? Look at the lineup.
Next thing you know, you should say that
Who is right, me or you?
well, Callum Wilson.
I
So
said what will it? You said what will Eddie do, and I said that's what he'll do.
I think it should be a center back. We're gonna get to the lineup. Let's get to some comments real quick though. Hit the like button, of course, folks. Jordy tuned for lives this afternoon, lads and lasses. Kelly at left back, Hall on the bench. Kraft for Shar. No Dubravka concussion. Allegedly Ruddy on the bench.
Yeah.
Oh no, so Dubravka's got a concussion, I guess.
Yeah, in training.
Didn't know that. This tells me at least one keeper will be sold this week. Well, you can't sell the guy with a concussion.
No, it's just a.
Well, I don't think
Uh,
you gonna sell
I mean,
anybody.
it's the new rules now, isn't it? With any head injury, so they'll be monitoring for 24 hours.
Trippier on the bench says as well. So Eddie Howe not moved much by the rumors. Maybe a little upset that that this
Well,
leaked
there's a
out.
rumor
So
come out this morning that there could be still a chance for us for going for Dominic Calvin-Lewin, and maybe there's going to be a swap
hey,
deal going on. So
oh look,
there's something else for the.
if
Well,
it
that
works,
makes sense.
would you give away Trippier and get Calvin Lewin? Any of
Yeah.
you?
Straight swap, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
No questions asked. This is the guy
No
that
questions
played
asked.
for the tune for a long time.
They-
No
they-
feelings attached. No
No
heartstrings
questions
pulled.
Hey, if he stays, I'm over the moon. If he goes, I'm over the moon for him.
Yeah.
I mean, no, it's written all over the press that he's obviously got caught out. It was in the Daily Mail that he got
was.
caught out bringing a girl by the Ring doorbell
By the ring
camera,
doorbell.
apparently.
Come
Yeah,
on,
so
man,
I mean, it's about saving face as well now. Obviously, he'll be looking for a new venture, I would imagine, elsewhere.
it just makes no sense, man. He didn't know they had a ring doorbell.
Well, obviously, he went to his
Oh,
his
God.
own house, so it makes
Yeah.
it
And he
does
went to
make
his
you
own.
wonder.
Naughty. Beer Viking, Mighty Win practices witchcraft with all these crazy. Exactly. He right now he wants all the defenders and when on a corner kick to have a razor blade tucked in between their fingers and just give a little, a little punch like that, and they won't be able to head to score with the header. Come on, man. It's like 60s rule, bro. What's wrong with you?
No matter
Lee
what 60s rules either. What
Lee
men
McFarlane.
playing football then?
Lee McFarlane fingers and everything else crossed for a winning masterclass from the tune. Shout out, and Lee McFarlane, of course, gives us 2 likes because he got 2 accounts, so that's proba. As the mighty win would say. Thank you, man. Beer Rankings this afternoon. Newcastle Maniacs. That is the proper word, man. That is we need to have a show like
Absolutely.
that. Newcastle Maniacs show. Infamous says, "Dang, I almost got back the line right." Craft for Hull, but BDB, Tino and Kelly is Bernie's playing, isn't he? Hey, let's get to the comments and we'll get to the lineups real quick.
Yeah,
Good morning, this is Matt Fletcher. Shout out to Matt Fletcher. Stephen Howe says, strange one, Rudy on the bench. What's going on with the goalkeeper situation? A bloke pushing 40 who was released by Birmingham City. Well, apparently he's got a concussion, Dubravka, so that's the reason. But what, Blackademus not on there, or he's also on there?
Yeah, but Oddy's obviously on the chance of being loaned out, isn't he? So they won't risk him. They'll try and recoup some money for him.
Infamous, I'm at home on the back deck, just itching for kick. There you go, mate. We're going to get to that, of course, kickoff. Justice for Lewis Hall, says Beer Viking. Well, Gary was saying, that it's not it's because of the apparent bad game. I thought he had a decent game in the first half. In the second half is where he started, giving the ball away, having mistakes after mistakes. But yeah, and of course, the mighty win immediately thinks he should be benched. He goes sent to the under 21 and all that stuff. But anyway, everybody's saying hi. Of course, Mighty Maggie and Fleming. Appreciate it, folks. Josh says, I am the king of the happy clappers. There you go, man.
No.
There you go.
I am the king of the happy clappers.
Oh man, you're definitely you're grandfathered in already, man. You've been part of
Josh
that
will have to
kingdom.
take the prince of the happy
Yeah,
clappers.
that's right.
You've got to look at the senior numbers, sir.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, know your place, Josh. Know your place.
Ian
Indeed.
Fleming, yes, surprise Hall's not playing. Be right and mighty win practices. Oh yeah, we show that one. No chance would I swap for DCL, says. Well, we've been linked. I think we won it. Eddie Howe wanted him. playing at 9, kind of. I mean, another
It says
injured guy.
everything when Everton are getting thrashed and he's still on the bench.
Well, I mean, look, some would say that their manager is not too bright, losing 4-0 back to back. So,
I still think there's a lot going on there regarding DCL and his potential move. I think it's something that's has been in line for a while. You don't go and try and get yourself sacked with the
right.
amount of goals they're conceding and not scoring by keeping one of your main players on the bench. There's definitely something else going on there.
Yeah.
Something to get
73
injured.
people watching. We got over 130 people watching on overall. So appreciate that. Hit those like button, folks. Let's get to over 100, please. Already, let's start working on it. Let's hit it, and let's get to over 100 likes so we can have a nice live match commentary, of course. And have a good time. Beer Viking says no chance what I saw for this. Yeah, Josh as well. Trips way better than Calvin Lewin, but if he wants to go, and that's the option. That could be a positive there. So what's out? Trips out on this on this night. Yeah, well, that's the rumor out there, man. I have no clue, but I'm sure the mail put it out, and if they got I don't know if you guys got TMZ over there, but TMZ here gets every single video of anything that happens privately. So if they have it, I'm sure they're going to post it out there. Just him walking up to the door with the so
With said clientele.
Jimmy Ray, afternoon all. Jordy Dan as well. Welcome, mate. Welcome everyone.
Afternoon,
Benjamin
Jordy.
Maven, good morning. You lot better get this W today. Better get
Yep.
this W. Yep. Matt Thompson says he did clear that ball off the line. It was a bit out of his depth at time, though. Hope you lads are well. Talking about
There was a question on the forum today saying, "Is today on our WhatsApp forum? Is today a must-win game to set the seal on our away performances for the rest of the season?" To which I replied, "Yes, or maybe not, or of course not. We've got the whole season."
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
But
I
we
said,
gotta win, though.
if we're gonna compete with the elite within the
Dude,
league,
we are literally matching way too much. Like
yeah. But
literally.
what I'm saying to you is, what we've got to start producing is that mentality of winning, and it's winning by all costs. And we saw that against Southampton. Yes, it wasn't a great on the eye to watch, but it was a dog-eat type of performance. And I think that's what you need to do in away matches. You're not going to tear every team up. I mean, there's only one team in history that's gone through the whole Premier League without losing, and that was Arsenal back in the day. And there's nobody come anywhere near that. But that's the type of mentality you want. So if we can go out there and get a result, doesn't have to be a win, but if we can get a result, it does show that dogged determination and mentality, and that breeds confidence. And going forward, it's that mentality that you want when we do come to those games, that we underline score and say, it's got to be a must win. It breeds success.
Jordy Dan says trips.
Just
Beer
in
Right,
terms of
we have
DCS, you skipped over
have
that Beer Viking one. We have a
I was
Sula
starting
now.
to-
We no longer want DCL, which I agree with.
We do have a Sula. But it's like I say, the beauty of DCL, you see, is he does give you another option in the air. And I think that's where his strengths are. So for certain games, DCL would do me fine, especially as we know Wilson isn't doing anything for us.
Right.
Asula's still an unknown quantity, and I
Yet.
think he will be a good player. He's got everything in the bag to become a good player. And like I say, there's for me, what he needs is minutes.
Actually, I was watching him with we're gonna play it here in a minute. Just the way he was walking, it's probably not fair, but I don't know if he's too big for, like, he's like, he's that type of walker. I don't know if he's that quick. Hopefully he'll become that way, but again, the jury's still out. I just hope he doesn't become a Peter Crouch or something. But he's not that tall, obviously. But you get the point. Like a sloth up there.
Who are we on about? Sula.
Osula, yeah, Osula.
He's rapid, man.
Okay, well, listen. I know you watched him score a lot of goals where he came from, Sheffield. I can understand that, but I didn't watch those games, so we'll just the jury's still out, in my opinion. All right, let's get to some comments. More comments here. You showed the one of Beer Viking. I was starring them because I was seeing other stuff go on, but we're gonna get to the lineups pretty soon. Infamous, my mate, is a big Everton fan. We were discussing yesterday's match. He's like, we are awful. Need Trippier so badly. Um, well, you always need a leader like that, I guess. But I don't understand it. Look, when you have an issue like this, it's like the same thing with Tonali. Well, I don't know if Trippier's got an addiction, but the point is, when you got a problem like this, it's a family matter. Tonali would be a family matter as well. Um, moving ain't gonna do nothing, man. Aliens living there in Liverpool? No women there. It's not gonna be. But hey, his decision is leaving because Newcastle women are too fine. Hey, let it be, man. Uh, that's fine. Jordy Dan says Strips will be doing. Oh man, I need to pre-read these comments. But there you go, Jordy Dan having a go at a tripper. Jim Fakor, Nashville. Jim, man, what's up, brother? Hit that like. I know they're watching over there in Nashville. The match in their what is it? The Axe Bar. Good bar as well, man.
Yeah, they've got the new bar.
You can go. You can go watch. I was there. You can go watch a match. If you get pissed off, you just turn around and throw some axes at the wall, and it's good remedy. Jordan for life. Come on, Trips. Use your head and say it was. Oh man, the chat's gonna go at it. Hey, look, I'd say on this situation, I don't feel too bad because if you make numpty moves and you're a public figure, listen, man, people are gonna have at it. Infamous, you gotta want it to be willing to pay anything for the win. Just ask Mr. Diaz from last week. Um, yeah, well, we don't want no
Cheating, I
red
think
card.
he's
Well,
obviously
I think
yeah.
we proved last week that we all wanted it as a team.
Yeah.
Rico says, welcome, Rico, by the way. Team will look great when we have Botman, Shar, Tonali, and Gihi in the lineup. I hope it gets done, man, but I have no clue.
I think
Jen,
you saw yesterday. It's very
yeah,
close now because of him going on his own around the ground and all the rest
and
of the
get
lads staying
waving.
behind. Yeah, and
Yeah,
clapping the audience. So I'm
yeah.
sure it's very imminent.
Uh,
The
I hope so
result.
because I think he's one of the best center backs in the league. Yesterday there was a lot of it was a big agenda in this channel on the night show against Gihey, and now they don't want him. And now he played two bad games. All of a sudden he's shite. Is he what he played for England, and that's what he's playing the English tax. But is he that good? I'm sorry. Was Scooby Doo with a Gihey mask? Was he playing for England? It was him. If he did it, that means he's talented enough to keep doing it. In this notion, the English tax. If he was playing, if he was playing for another national team, he wouldn't. Well, that's the point. If he was playing for Guam, could care less. But he's playing for England, one of the most the national teams with the most pressure in the world, and he did all right. He made mistakes. One of them, he went and fixed it himself. By the way, he lost the ball, turned around, went and cut the guy. Leave Gahey alone, man. Don't. And I'm specifically talking about an old man in the middle with his agenda. All of a sudden, we don't need Gahey no more because who play? I don't even know why you think that we don't need Gahey no more. All of a sudden, oh, because he had
It's
two
not
bad
all of a
games, whatever.
sudden no more. It's been
Yeah,
since he was
it is.
very first mooted.
No, man. It's unbelievable, man. He's one of the best center backs and also for projection as well. He's
One of
got
the
everything.
best left centre backs in England.
Oh my God! Here we go with the right side. I mean, it's unbelievable, man. You're asking if you ask Mark Gay to play on the right center half, that means you're asking him to be
What
a
I'm
right
saying
wing.
is he wouldn't be as good as he is on the left.
Nah, well, we shall see. You don't know that. We shall see.
And
We
you
shall
don't
see.
know that he would because he's
Well,
never played
I
there.
know he's a good center back. Period. He can play on the right. And you've lost this
Well,
battle already in the chat, man.
so would you play Dan Burn right centre back?
Look, right, Dan Burn. I would if he needed to. If he needed to. I don't think Dan Burn is the best defender in the history of football, man. Simple as that. Because it's just defending.
You're
When
not
you
going to get
defend,
any arguments from me on that one.
defend. You defend. Dan Burn is the best I've ever seen in the history of football. on top of Beckenbauer, Passarella, everybody combined. When it comes to passing the ball, being a little creative, now you got the ball. Now what do I have to do? That's the issue, right? That's the issue. And left back, that was a one-hit wonder. He should frame that shirt that he used. One of those shirts that he used the whole season as a left back. Frame it, because he'll never play a left back as that good or that decent ever again. And he should have all those games recorded, show it to his grandkids. I was a left back once upon a time, literally. Never gonna have that. Never gonna be that good again, man. Simple as that. Marquis, one of the best center backs in the league. Anyways, Jordan for Life says, "Well, Wynn's favorite player when Parkinson has scored away." Well, no, he says any improvement on Parkinson, that means they're bombasting.
No, I think JTFL is being sarcastic there.
Yeah.
It's irony. You don't understand that in America.
Yeah, no, man, just straightforward. Michael, NUFC afternoon, people. There you go. Bear Viking, you all see the Madueke social media comments. No, not at all, man.
Yeah.
What happened?
At Wolves, everything about this place is shit. I think it was put on their social media, and then obviously he put down in the next one something like, "Oh, but sorry, that wrong account." Obviously, because he's got his name next to the account that he put it on. But everybody had seen it and jumped on it, and he went, "Man, God, you guys are so quick!" And obviously, it was deleted. But it's out there. Yeah, it was some derogatory remark about the Wolves area, Wolverhampton.
Damn, man. By the way, we already gained 10 subscribers in just a small amount of time. These match days, man, are unbelievable. So thank you for your support.
Absolutely.
As usual. The Mighty Win says we are a horrible channel. But we're moving forward, man. No worries. No worries. He still doesn't quit, though, so I don't understand. But Michael NUFC says everyone see Prickford yesterday. He is shocking.
Yeah.
Did he mess up?
Awful.
Oh,
Big
Everton.
style.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, you kind of are right. Those arm pillows says little arms had a howler. Well, was it? Did he actually make mistakes?
He made a howler, mate. Yeah, absolute howler. Gifted Sarri's goal, if I'm honest. But just going on to the youngsters, and I know you were just talking about Ben Parkinson. Just did anybody see or read about Sean Neve, the 17-year-old? He bagged a hat trick for the under-18s. I think it was yesterday or the day before for the against Derby. Really, really good set of goals. Well taken. He was joint goal scorer last season for the Toon under-18s with the 11 goals alongside Alfie Harrison. So he started his season this season really good, and he looks a really decent prospect. So well done, Sean Neve.
Yep, we do got some young talents, but I don't think we're where we need to be, man. That's the thing. Yeah, what's going to happen with Alfie Harrison, by the way? We're going to loan him out, or what's? Anybody know anything?
There's no point loaning him out at the minute.
No, I think we've got to improve that. We've got to get the under-21, the quality under-21s playing together. The only thing you gain from loaning them out is, I suppose, proper man-to-man, grown-up men experience. But playing them with each other, you would hope they would all grow. If they've got the right coaching, which hopefully they will eventually get set up, then you've got them growing together and coming through together.
Yeah.
Which is what we want.
All right. Look, we got some comments there we're going to get to. Of course, we got 198 people watching, so hit those likes. Continue to support the channel, bringing you 24/7 coverage of Newcastle United. But let's get to the lineups, of course, our bread and butter. How are we going to face Bournemouth away? Well, first of all, with Bournemouth, let's just mention them, of course. Neto, good goalkeeper. Going to be a goal captain of Bournemouth. Center backs, we got. Man, I got to learn this one. Zabarnyi. Yeah, that's how I say it. Zabarnyi, Senesi, Kirkis, Araujo, line of four. Araujo, new signing, by the way, the right back from Barcelona. Midfield, they're playing with a 4-2-3-1. That's my favorite ever. Form right there. But you got midfield Ryan Christie, Lewis Cook in the midfield, a little bit ahead. Marcus Tavernier, left winger Justin Clovier. How do you say it? Clovier? Clovert? Clovert?
Clivert.
Cliver.
Clovert.
Justin Clivert.
Clivert. And then Semenyo, man. Semenyo's good, man. He gave us trouble last time. Semenyo. Shout out to Adam Ball there in the chat. Mats as well. Hope all are well. Hit the likes button, please, folks. Tavernier in the middle, maybe number 10, 10-ish. And of course, the new signing, Evan Nilsson up front, number 9. Interesting lineup, of course. They're not pulling any punches at the moment. It looks like they're putting all the meat on the grill. As far as Newcastle United is concerned, we already been kind of talking about it, but there is some surprises, of course. Nick Pope, normal at goal. Center backs, you got Dan Burn, left center back, and Milcraft, of course. No Shar, suspended. I think that would have been the ideal combo there. Tino Livramento on the right side for Trippier. Everybody here had Trippier playing, I think, on the preview. What is this about?
If he was fit, I said he'll play if he's deemed to be match fit. But then, of course, all this business coming out as well could have had something to do with it.
That's a mental thing.
That's what I was, trying to see if what do you guys thought about that? Do you think it's?
He's on the bench. But...
Yeah, it's protection from. It could be protection from the manager as well. Not to put him in the firing squad, especially away from home, where all the away fans will just point the finger and give you all the vibe. Yeah. So it's probably a little bit above.
Just what you're saying there, Chris, putting all that meat on the grill. They're actually not putting all that meat on the grill, I mean, the same Dean Hewson from Juventus, who we were interested in, and he's on the bench. He was one of the big summer signings. Sinistera from Leeds, he was one of the big summer signings, and he's on the bench. So as regards putting all the meat on the grill, they've still got a couple of big pork chops left to slap out if they need arises.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, I mean, look, a lot of people in the chat right now, Adam Ball says Tino's better. I think Beer was saying no way that Trippier plays, even if fit, over Livramento. I can't. Oh no, it's not Beer. Sorry, it's those arm pillows saying no way Trippier starts ahead of Tino, even if fit. Well, I mean, if you're gonna make this move, you can't be in the middle, man. You make the move, and he's the starter, because this back and forth, you're really not making a decision there. I know it's a tough one because he's a leader, but if you already made it,
you've only got to look at what you've got on the screen there, though, Chris. Right? If you was to pick a side that's stronger and weaker, it's obvious that the right-hand side is always going to be our weakest point. Now that goes right down the side of the team, if you like. We all say Jacob Murphy needs replacing. We all say Sean Longstaff needs replacing. So Tino Livramento, yes, he's a very good talent, and he's one for the future, but he isn't, ready yet for the big leagues. He will be there, but I still think he makes fundamental mistakes because of what he wants to do, and that's progress the ball upfield, and we can be caught short. And that's why I believe Eddie Howe has gone for the system that he's playing today. You've got Lloyd Kelly that's great at switching the play left hand to right hand side. You're going to have an overload from Tino Livramento going down the right wing, and you'll get those little triangles of support from Jacob Murphy, Longstaff, and Tino. And all you'll get then is Emil Kraft sliding a rung into that inside right-sided centre-back, right-back to cover anything that comes back at us if we lose possession of the ball. So I think Eddie Howe's done a really good job here, because you've got somebody like Shaw who can play the ball left and right, deep over the top. So if they try and give a high press, we have got an option. Unfortunately, we haven't got anybody with any pace, i.e. Jacob Murphy, that's really pacey, to get behind them on the long ball. So depends on the type of press that they play. If they play the mid press, it will be difficult for us. But if they get to the halfway line, watch this space. because there could be some movement behind.
All right. And of course, the big surprise I would say is Lloyd Kelly at left back. Obviously, he's played left back Bournemouth, not new to him. But Lewis Hall, explain again, Gary. You thought it was a tactical move. The old man thinks it's an old school move. Could be a bit of
Yeah,
both, to be honest.
So if you remember when we had Dan Burn playing left back, what we get then is a three that shuffle. So your left back becomes your left centre back, and Dan Burn then will become the kingpin in the middle. So what you get then is you'll free up Livramento to just run up and down that right hand side all day long. Now, depending on who he's asked, I mean, we was watching some of the tactical stuff in training. And you've got the release, so it's that muscle memory where you play the ball and then drop back into space. So you're going to get the likes of Sean Longstaff supporting, and then you'll get the likes of Joe Linton that'll just sit in that number 10 slots, and then Bruno Gulmares will just sit behind them. So you should always have an overload if you work it correctly on the right hand side, without being open to any counter press from them if we lose the ball. And that's what I believe he's done. Rather than have Lewis Hall, that we looked at the tactic yesterday, where Lewis Hall will drop into the 6 and Anthony Gordon goes out wide. He's going to play a bog standard, and again, like I say, a bog standard 4-3-3. But you'll find that the three will stay as together as you possibly can, and that will also release Lloyd Kelly coming up into the 6th position as we press, because he can play the ball and he can obviously support Bruno in that 6 role if we need to, especially if we're on the high press.
Yeah. Oh man, if you blow your nose, man, mute your mic, bro. What's wrong with you?
I did.
I thought Shergo was in the room with him.
No, you didn't, man. Everybody heard you. Just come on, man.
I've lost my phones.
Come on,
just
man.
realised I took my earphones out.
Oh, I tell you, that is one more.
All this modern technologies too complicated.
Come on, man.
We are knackered.
Oh, we are knackered.
We are knackered.
Absolutely, love it.
Oh man.
Oh, dude, my eyes are watering now. That's class.
Hey, man, we're trying to have a proper show, man, and this dude is out here nose farting. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Dude, man's got to do what a man's got to do.
All right, Lloyd Kelly. You think it's an old move? What old school move rather? What's going on here, man? What is your unbelievable take on this?
Well, I think there's a couple of things. He's playing against his old club, so he'll be up for it. He'll be aware from all the training over the years he's done with all his teammates what their strengths and weaknesses are, so he'll be able to compensate for those. And on top of all of that, Lewis Hall didn't have a very good game last week. Yeah, if he had the clearance off the line, we all know that. But that aside, he was doing some pretty bad stuff. That back heel into his own box that went straight to the Southampton player. He was dispossessed and caught behind. So, he's still got he's going to be great. We know he's going to be great, but I think playing more experienced head away from home, there's no easy games in the Prem, especially not away from home. You can't just go gung-ho every week, and this could be Eddie learning that. You can't just go with a 4-3-3 high press against every team, every game, home and away. Let's see what happens. Could be a tactical masterclass.
Mm. It could.
Yeah, it could be.
If we end up going behind for whatever reason, Lewis Hall is a very good attacking option to put on without losing too much defensively. So yeah, let's see where we go. I'm quite happy with that lineup, actually.
Yeah.
Me too.
Man. All right, so there we go. Okay, so Lloyd Kelly there. It could be a masterclass. It could be a disaster. We'll have to see. Amrit is in the chat.
Half full, half empty.
Amrit, lads, come on the tune, says Amrit. Welcome, brother.
Amrit.
And of course,
right, my man.
There you go, Bruno Genius afternoon. Oh, let's smoke these cherries. Mad win emoji. There you go. We're definitely gonna have cherry marmalade tonight. There you
Oh,
go.
I like
Hey,
a
yeah,
bit.
you like cherry
I like a
marmalade,
bit
man.
black cherry jam.
Yeah. All right. Midfield, of course, Sean Longstaff, Joe Linton, Bruno Guimaraes. Captain
Pick,
again,
picks
no
itself,
doubt.
doesn't it?
No, yeah,
Yeah.
picks itself. Well,
At the minute,
because of
sadly.
exactly. And of course, somebody in the chat said, Matt, let's not forget this is the last game without Tunali. There you go, man.
That's true.
Well, no, it's not.
Oh no, because Carabao Cup, right? He can't play Carabao Cup.
He can play on
No,
Wednesday.
you can play Carabao Cup.
All right,
But
so what are you talking about?
I think he will play Carabao Cup, but I don't. Well, he might play Carabao Cup and have a blinder and prove he's perfectly match fit. In which case, he will go straight into the Spurs lineup, obviously. But
Well, he'll be on at least the bench.
You're talking about like a tactical decision, but he can't
yeah.
play. So that's what we're saying. He's able to play.
Yeah.
All right. So midfield, that's the that's the one that's going to be. How is Sean Longstaff though? Listen, I'm about decisions. I'm a man of decisions. I don't really. I do care about man management and feelings a little bit. About 0.9.
Not really, Chris.
3%.
No, you don't.
0.93% of the time, but decisions must be made. However, how would Sean Longstaff be? Because if whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, Queenie.
Man, Queen of Heart.
You absolute star.
My goodness, mate. He's 10
They're
gifted
all-
memberships. That is proper. And let me read. Thank you so much, Queenie, man. You're unbelievable.
Yeah.
Really are. It's going to Aaron Robson, regular watcher. Joe Robinson as well, regular watcher. Stephen NUFC, regular watcher as well. Jen Lenmart. And all these could be regular watchers. We just don't see them in the chat much, which is fine as well. Jen Lenmart, I said, and Lenarts. It's a difficult name, man. Jason Brown.
Leonard.
Will is regular watcher for sure. Stephen Fawcett, Tommy K, Noel Lee, and Scally. So there you go. Look at that, man. Unbelievable, Queenie. You're unbelievable, man. I appreciate that.
Thank you, sweetheart.
That is great stuff. Thank you for supporting us. We are we are literally ran by the fans. So your support is it's unbelievable. And all of your support just watch
all the fans.
By the fans, for that, which actually it does mean it literally is the same thing. It is that here. We got multiple fans that come on and talk, have their say in the chat. You can say whatever you want, never blocked, never banned for your football opinion, as long as you keep it friendly, of course. So all that stuff, great stuff. Thank you so much for your support. All right, midfield, self-explanatory, nothing there to be talked about. Up front, I mean, you can talk about the right wing. He's still Murphy over Almiron still, but that's kind of the norm now. So, any questions up there?
Miggy off the bench if need be for to get that extra pace up front.
On the right hand side, I think obviously what you've got, excuse me, you've got somebody who's pacey on the left. You've got somebody who's obviously got the technical ability in the centre. You've got Murphy, who was obviously a distributor of the ball more than anything else. So you've got a nice balance there. What you will have, obviously, when if they do make a change, is it swap. So if Barnes comes on for good, you get somebody who obviously isn't pacey, but obviously a good distributor of the ball and can score goals. You'll have Isaac for Asula if obviously he comes on, gives you a little bit more pace up in that centre of part. And then if you put Almiron on, you get the pace then on the right hand side. So it depends on how he wants to play this. He'll probably be looking at the team, and that's probably strongest as we speak today. But there is options on the bench that can change. I mean, it makes you wonder: is Lloyd Kelly on there to obviously think of where they're dominant and where they've been? A lot of works comes down their right hand side. So have they tried to strengthen the right hand side with Lloyd Kelly for the muscle as well as? And like you say, you said yesterday that he has played with these guys before. Obviously, there's a lot of new boys on board. But if you look at Semenyo, who will probably play out on that right hand side, it'll be a good battle.
And substitutions, of course, John Rudy, Lewis Hall available, Matt Target available as well. Kieran Trippier, of course. Well, my target Kieran Trippier. This is the thing. Well, we got too many. We really don't have it. Harvey Barnes is about the only attacking option, other than maybe Joe Willock. Well, Almiron is there. How many? Damn. No, we do have a few. How many substitutions can
Exactly.
we have?
What are you talking
How many
about?
substitutions can we have? But well, only well 5 now still, right? Five substitutions, of course. Yeah, I think that thing should be changed back. But William Masula, Miguel Almiron, Joe Willock, Harvey Barnes, 4 attacking options there. If we want to make something happen, Alex Murphy, Kieran Trippier, Matt Target, Lewis Hall,
You
John
can even
Rudy.
call Lewis Hall and Kieran Trippier are attacking options as well.
Yeah. Any objections for the lineup today? Say it now or don't say it at all, man.
No, I think it's the only debate we really had on the preview was the back four who we were going to go with.
Yeah, Matt
And nice options to have, you know, and it's you know, it's wonderful to be to have the dilemma.
And look who's still missing.
We didn't
Imagine
have
what it's
for
going to
the
be
whole
like
of
when
last
everybody's
season.
fit. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Matt's asking, was Wilson on the bench? Nope, he's not ready yet to
He's
come
not far
back.
away now.
Ruddy on the bench. What the hell is going on with our goalkeepers? Well, it looks like the Bravka might have a concussion, so Rudy is there. Blackademus should be available, but some people saying that we want to loan him out, so we want to keep him healthy. That's the thing. That's Eddie's decisions.
That's the only strange one for me, that Blackademus is not the sub-keeper. Because I mean, the keeper's not going to get injured, is he really?
Right.
The odds of that happening would be like 1,000,000 to 1. A, having to come on as a sub in the first place, and then B, getting injured when he does come on.
Yeah.
So I think that's definitely a decision that's been made.
All right, let's get to some of the comments that people are posting. Ryan Foster question: Selena, Ake, Van Dijk, Gabriel, Botman. They are miles ahead of Gay. You are basing your choice on England, not his Premier League performance. And the Premier League, he is terrible.
And then
I am basing myself on some of his on his Premier League. He's a young guy, by the way. He's only 23. What is it? 23 or something like that. He had a really good season with Crystal Palace. He was hurt, of course. He was hurt. But I've also heard in this channel that you can't blame a guy for being hurt. He's still good. He's still good with our players, Botman, etc. So I'm going to use the same logic with him. And he did play for England. He wasn't a fake guy. It was him. And to me, playing for a tough national league to play, he was one of the best decisions that Southgate could have made in a bunch of horrible decisions. So I rate him highly. And now when we get to the price, I think he's worth 60. You want 65? We can negotiate. 70, I don't think so. But you know, that's something that apparently
it looks like it's 70 they're holding out for, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, look, Eddie Howe, the directors might want him, so that's why we're there. Jan Leavensmark is not worth 70 million. 35 million. Yes, I would not pay silly money. Nah, I think he's worth more than 35. So we got to keep in mind where we're living at now, man. Inflation alone. Players are not good. Players with good projection are not worth. They're not worth cheap money anymore. If we're talking about Madueke or Chabola being worth around 30, and they don't even play at all, Chelsea wants to get rid of them. Imagine somebody that they don't want to get rid of. That's good for their team. You know, so it makes no sense, and it's an international as well. You got to take that in consideration. It is what it is, man, and being an international is a plus for, and that's what I want. Joe Linton is a plus when he's a Brazil international. So we always tend to say, well, look at our players, Joe Linton, Bruno, they're Brazilian internationals. We say that with pride, but we don't want to use that when it comes to Margui. Makes no sense, man. Now, if you were playing for, I don't say that about Almiron playing for Paraguay. So there is context to everything. Jen, yet again, Sean is the weakest link. Well, that is true. I did agree with that, but nothing to do. Can't do nothing there.
Well, again, I go back to what I said when he got a couple of goals in pre-season there. I thought, well, let's hope that kicks him on. And I was really hoping that he could prove us all wrong against Southampton. And a lot of people say he had a good game against Southampton. I'm not. I don't necessarily concur with that, but let's hope. Fingers crossed.
I thought he had a better game against Southampton, and I know it's going to sound crazy, but he supported Tino on that right hand side a lot more than you believe. He doubled up on their left winger all the time. He didn't, and look at the tackle he did on Diaz. It was probably the biggest chin of the day.
That was it. Lewis Hall's clearance off the lane and Longy's tackle on Diaz. They were the
And I think he does do a lot of work that goes unnoticed. He does a lot of the hard yards that nobody else is willing to do. He's more of the box to box player. These are the things, like I say, it's a lot of selfish work without the reward sometimes, and that's what you've got to look at, because he does a lot of the yards that Bruno or Joe Linton can't do because of the role that they play within the side. You've got the general and you've got the tactician. So what you're expecting from Longstaff is to support both defence and attack. And like I say, a lot of the time the ball doesn't come through him. That's not his fault, but he is always there in those little hollows when the ball becomes the penalty spot area. Where he can get the potential goal. Yes, he does miss a lot, but like you saw when he wasn't involved in the side, especially against Brest, there was lots of balls that went into that hole where Longstaff usually comes in and obviously takes a shot that was delivered to, and there was nobody there. And that's the difference with having him in the side and having him not in the side. And we'll see that when Tonali comes, obviously, because when Tonali plays, it'll be interesting to see what type of play we do.
I've just seen some very interesting stats on the build-up there in Sky, comparing Livramento and Trippier. And this is in 2024. They both played eight games. The minutes are roughly the same. They both played 8 games. Livramento made 3 good chances. Made 7 good chances from open play to Trippier's 6. And Livramento, it's gone off now, but Livramento made something like 200 more sprints than what Trips did. So looking at those particular stats that had been chosen, 8 games each in 2024, Premier League games each in 2024, Livramento was actually above Trips in terms of creativity, which was interesting.
Yeah. All right. More comments. Ryan Foster. Sorry, Chris. Gay is not a top center back at all. He is the same level as Maguire. Really? Come on, man.
I agree with that.
Well, we're for
Maguire
England.
never let England go.
No. You gotta be fair to the kid, man. I don't agree with it, but you get to say what you want, I guess. Jordy Dan Parish idiot. How do you say that? Idiot. It is idiocy. Has really unsettled his own team and manager. Silly playing games in public. I do agree with that. And the manager knows, like, what are you doing, man? Those are pillows. Paying $70 million. We've had our pants pulled down massively, but they've put so much into trying to get him. It'd be stupid to walk away now with so little time left in the window. Albie says, looking forward to the show. To the show today, lads. 2-0 win for us. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, Albie. Matt Thompson. Tino was on a great run before he was put back on the bench last season. Half a season under his belt, he will be immense, as will Hall. Kelly is fast.
Sure.
Matt says Kelly is fast. That's it. What do you mean that's it?
Well, I mean, we had Craig on from Bournemouth in the match preview on Thursday, and he was saying that the Bournemouth fans all rated Kelly very, very highly. They are predicting him to play for England, so there you go.
Last comments, Mighty Mag, afternoon, Michael, 3 points today would be massive for us. Need this win. Shout out to Mighty Mag. Of course, Michael says, I hope our waveform improves this season, and it needs to get results like this to push on to achieve what we all want this season. Highway the lads. Thank you, Michael. Matt says his price is going down after this window. Just wait, in my opinion, or sign someone else. Right wing is still the issue. But see, the price, Margate has nothing to do with the price. And the price will go down simply not because of his talent, but because it's an obvious thing. He's going to be free the next season. So people will wait one more season and not pay this much money. That's the thing. I think a little bit Newcastle has been persuaded to keep on and keep on, and instead of being a little more stern, I'm going to lean towards the mighty win now. That this could set a precedent when you not saying that you know, how much is this guy? 60. Okay, I'm gonna give you what you want because I want him. Not that, but when you say 60, okay, 60. Oh, 65. All right, 65. Now 70. Then that is a bad precedent in my opinion, because now every club is like, just hold on for a minute, keep asking for more money, they'll give it to you.
The only slight qualification there is that if you wait until he's out of contract, then we won't be the only horse in the race.
Oh no, that's true.
There'll be dozens of horses. Then it becomes a salary issue. How much
And
are you
you're not going to compete with that in the game.
And we will not be able to compete that. So it might just be worth paying the extra $5 million now.
Exactly, because you're going to have to pay salary,
which is the equivalent of what would $5 million be, $100,000 a week.
Yeah.
Rather than paying them, you know, an extra $150,000 a week salary, which is what we did with you don't like with Kelly. That's why Kelly's on $150,000 a week.
But I think Margate deserves 150, not Lloyd Kelly. That's my only issue. But regardless, we got to get settled up for the match. And there we go. We're already there, man. No, I like Gary on the left, man. I feel uncomfortable with Gary's not on the. Gary needs to be on the right. Mighty Twat on the other side. There we go. You know, I'm military. Apologies. I'm just have to have things certain way.
CG.
I think it's called anal, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called what?
No, it's not military.
Anal.
It's anal.
Oh. Well, I've never done that, but.
I'm glad to hear it.
Good man. I'm in your camp, son. That's a one-way valve as far as I'm concerned.
All right then. Well, listen, the mighty win said you got to try everything once. So there you go.
Eat shite, a million flies can't be wrong.
Anyways, folks, we gotta turn into the ambient music, the ambient noise, man. We ready to go to come out. Of course, the teams are in the tunnel. What are your last thoughts, man? This is if we win tonight, this has to be
You've lost your mic, Chris.
Yeah, mate.
What happened? You guys hear me?
The ambient music on.
Yeah,
you lost the mic because of the ambient music.
Do you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, okay. So, last thoughts for the match. What do you guys think, Gary?
I think it's going to be a very close game. I think they've bought some really good players. I can't wait to have a look at this Eva Nilsson, who we were linked with. The other thing I was just thinking about with having Kraft obviously replace Fabian Schär is maybe we've lost a little bit in height. So maybe that's another reason why Kelly's playing, because at set pieces, he gives us a little bit more height in the middle for things like that. And obviously, if you had Hall in the squad, you wouldn't have that. And again, I'm not making excuses. I'm just giving you some ideas of the reasons why we've got Hall in there. And just going on the Gay point, you've also got to think that Fabian Schär is 32, nearly 33, I think. He's definitely 32. But his legs aren't going to last forever at this level. So you need a little bit of quality in depth. Now, I'm not saying Gay's the best thing since sliced bread. I think he's going to be a great squad player and a great addition to the team. And I'm hoping with his age, he's only going to get better under the Eddie Howe influence. And to me, that's what I said. It's about having quality in depth and going straight through the spine of the team. And I think Gay does add us a little bit of extra. And it allows then the likes of Kraft to concentrate solely and purely on his original position, which is right back. And like I say, I'm hoping then you'll have balance throughout the whole of the squad. I can't wait to see all our players back fully fit. It's going to be amazing to see what they can do then as a team going forward.
All right, Mighty Wayne, last thoughts.
No easy games in the Prem, you know me. But there's Harry Redknapp in the background. No, I think we're going to sneak it. I don't think it's going to be easy, but I think we'll sneak it 2-0.
All right, you don't be changing your prediction, man.
I'm changing
the white shirts today, by the looks of it, in our new strip.
Yeah, the new strip, the green one. The players are just coming out right now. We're gonna make sure we have to be synced, but
Right. Well, I'm not coming out right now. I'm still showing the
man.
Bournemouth crowd.
What about you, Gary? They're coming out for you?
Yeah, coming out. Yeah, they're just lining up along for the photos.
Right,
Yeah, I think we might be on the same time as
I've
well.
got them coming out the tunnel now.
Might have to hold for the mighty win, but
Yeah.
no big deal.
Yeah, just guys in the chat, please, no spoilers.
What's the stream that you're on, Gary? Just out of interest.
Sky Sports.
Sky Sports Premier League.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm on. So they're just lining up now for the photo. Well,
Gary, do you see the lineup pictures that they're putting up?
I see the Bournemouth manager now, and obviously Areola, and then.
Let me know when you get the lineups shown on the screen.
Right.
Okay. You want me to pause it there?
No. I just want to know if we're that far behind, me and you, or.
Well, at the minute you've got Arujo, Zabani, and Zanussi on the.
I'm on Evan
the
Nielsen on
Right,
the forward.
I've got Oriella
Now,
on the
Christy
screen now.
I tell you what, I can do kind of quickly. I can just share it in the background and let you see where I'm at.
Neto.
Eva Nielsen's on the screen now.
Now I've got Kirkes on the screen.
Now I'm on Newcastle's lineups.
Yeah, you're just in front of me then, Chris.
Okay, I will.
And I'm a good few seconds behind. I've got Lewis Cook. Now I've got Semenyo, Clive at Tavernier.
I'll tell you what we're gonna do. At like, I don't know, 10 seconds, I'll pause it there. When you get to 10 seconds, you pause it, Gary, and then when the mighty win gets to 10 seconds, let us know.
I'll give you the countdown.
Yeah.
Except they don't put the clock on till after 10 seconds, so better make it 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, let's just go from the kickoff.
Yeah.
Right.
As soon as they kick the ball, we'll pause it.
I'll pause it at 15 seconds. 15 seconds.
Yeah, that's pause it at 15 seconds. That's a bit because you don't know when he's actually going to kick off, do you? You can be stood there for 5 seconds.
There we go.
There we go. That's our back four up now.
Evan Nielsen from Brazil.
Guimarães,
Looking forward to him. See what he can do. See if we've missed something there when we were linked with
Murphy, Isaac, Gordon.
And we'll have to see how Lloyd Kelly performs as well. That's a big match for him.
There's the whole team there now.
It's going to be great. I'm really excited for this match. Please hit the like button, folks. Don't forget, close the chat if you need to. Hit the like button.
In the huddle.
Yeah.
All right, Bruno Guimaraes, directing traffic. Let's go. Vamos.
7 goals, 8 assists.
I mean, I could not play with gum in my mouth, man. I'll swallow that thing. But of course, I'm not
chewing on your tongue. I'm
player.
telling you now.
We're looking at Eddie Howe now, analyzing, thinking. Did I make the right decision? I should have put Lewis Hall in there. Damn it! It's too late to change.
Now.
We know mighty win. Relax. Oh, there we go. We're at the kickoff. I'll let you know. I'll pause it at 15. And let you know when I pause it. When you get to 15, Gary, you pause it as well. Wait for the mighty win until he gets to 15. We look nice in white, man.
We do, man. Very nice.
I love that strip.
There you go.
There on the forward press straight away.
And we're on their way, ladies and gentlemen. Newcastle United with Murphy now on the right side. Actually, we're going to wait until 30 seconds because the clock just showed up. So 30 seconds.
I've just paused it, so I'm going to be behind you guys now anyway.
I'll let you know right now. Just keep going. 30 seconds. I am 30 seconds now. I'm paused. So you pause it at 30 seconds and we'll wait for the mighty win.
9, 10, 11, 12. 16, 17, 18.
We're looking
19,
at the Bournemouth
20,
blonde.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
There you go. Great stuff. We should be all synced up now.
Yeah. Oof.
Oh, for that twat. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, please hit the like button. Support NUFC Talk TV, bringing you full-time coverage of Newcastle United.
Queenie there saying no naughty spoilers or there will be spunks in it.
Yeah, that is right. All right, Lloyd Kelly now left back. Look at the size difference between Lloyd Kelly and
Absolutely, isn't it?
man, that's crazy. It is a good thing to have a left back though that size. I mean, that's not normal in today's game and age. A lot of versatility now. A throw in for Newcastle United. This stadium is really small, isn't it? Really tight.
Tiny.
Yeah. Only 11,000 in there.
11,000, man. I wonder if that makes any difference in the football tactics. But anyway, that's a quick throw in right there.
Oh,
Alexander Isak. Isak now
Pressure.
not able to get through.
Good luck.
That's going to be a throw in for Newcastle. Anthony Gordon.
Yeah, the last time we had a 6'4" left back, we had the best defence in the league. I'll just remind you of
Yeah. There we go.
Widdly bosh.
Speaking of which, there he goes.
Byrne is bigger than 6'4", man. He's like 6'6".
He's 6'6", isn't he, Byrne?
Yeah, and there we go. A throw in. It looks like we're going to throw it all the way in there.
Oh, and he's got a good
There
long
goes.
throw.
Look
Has
at that.
Kelly,
Nice
and Byrne
pop-up.
gets his head
Joe
on it.
Linton, be careful. And now we got Murphy, 23, and getting the ball back.
Good thing in your armour, isn't it?
Oh,
It
yeah,
is.
Anthony
Oh,
Gordon.
I didn't know he had
Bruno.
that in his armory.
Bruno Guimaraes now playing with Livramento. Livramento,
Come on,
number
Tino.
21. My wife has the exact same shirt of Livramento right now, the white one with his name and number.
Come on,
Oh,
Joe.
hoofing it to Joe Linton.
Oh,
Joe
hot
Linton
lines.
gives it away now. Be careful. Bournemouth. Senesi. Passing it all the way back to Neto.
Good.
Neto goes long now. And look at that. Livramento
Tino.
gets the ball
Well
back.
done, Tino.
Nicely
Well
done right there.
Tino.
Oh, that's going to be a foul right there. Now
Take your
Livramento
time.
trying to play quick.
Oh,
That pass
Yes.
would have been nice if it was accurate from Murphy.
Was accurate. but
well done,
just-
Longstaff.
Oh, that's not a good pass right there. Gordon trying to get to it.
And we are definitely playing high press here. And
Yeah, we're
there's-
definitely trying to
there's
get
the worry
something
when we do. There's the worry
And
when
now
we
be
do.
careful.
That one ball
Be
over
careful
the
right
top.
there. That's probably going to be a foul. Or is he not? Emil Kraft caught with his heels.
Oh, he's giving us a free kick.
Oh, that's going to
Yeah,
be an offensive foul.
But that's the
From
worry
everyone
there.
else.
That ball, when we are pressing like that, that ball over the top, and you're leaving Kraft to the
Yeah,
defender.
he's going to. You got to have a quick center back for that one. That's kind of
well.
what.
He did
Did
well.
really well,
Kraft
Kraft.
did very well. Let it to
Yeah,
move
yeah, Got
his body in front of it.
The only thing about that is how many times can he do it in the game?
Well, this is the problem you see when you go high press and you go up to the halfway line. If they've got a pacey centre forward, I mean, obviously Solanco didn't have that pace last year. Even Nielsen does have a little bit of pace.
There's
So
another
it is
one.
going to be interesting.
And there's another one right there,
Pope's had to
nicely
come out.
done. But Byrne trying to cover that one. And if you get Byrne caught there, he's going to lose every single battle. Unless he makes a tactical foul. But how many can you have of those a game? Joe Linton. Guimaraes, what a nice pass right there for Gordon. But a little too strong, a little too much spaghetti, a little too much marmalade.
I get these salts.
To put too much marmalade, man, you start being too sweet. Gotta have just enough.
Yeah, Chris,
Neto.
your time clock has stopped at 1:04, by the way.
Oh, let me.
See if you can update it.
Oh, there we go. And that's
Yeah, it's good.
all right. Emil Kraft now
Hospital
playing with
ball.
Livramento, and that's gonna be a foul on Tavernier.
Thanks for letting us know, Epic NUFC YT. Haven't seen you in the chat before, but welcome along, my
No,
friend.
welcome,
Thank you,
welcome.
Epic. Thank you, Epic. There he goes. It's back going now. Bruno Guimaraes, captain of Newcastle United for the first time as a player.
Second time.
Probably, well, no, I'm saying for the first time in his career, man.
Well, no, that was last week.
This dude. Just trying to argue with me.
You said for the first time. Last week was the first
I'm talking
time.
about for the first time in his career being a captain, man.
All right.
You know, fulfilling the job.
Yeah. Be specific.
God damn. Anyways, Thunderbolts brought my app to watch the game. It's broadcasting F1 where it says Newcastle United. Oh, that's the thing. The only thing about that is you can't really say much. There's no customer service. You can't go to the Premier League and say, wait a minute. But anyways, man, you can hear the live commentary here on NUFC Talk TV. Newcastle United pressing high. The only concern is the open spaces. Livermento now going to give a nice
ball.
pass there, but to nobody.
That's what lets me down with Tino. He just hasn't got the delivery like Trips does. I love him to bits, Tino, but he has got to be careful what for me, he's got to stop doing what he can't do and keep the ball. Possession will be the key.
Well done.
Oh, nicely done, Murphy. And now Isak's got it on the left
Isak,
side, on the right side.
well
Isak,
done.
Alexander
Fabulous.
Isak with the cross. No, not yet. Alexander Isak with a nice cross. Be careful, Jolinton.
That was fabulous by Isaac.
Man, that was proper stuff. Proper wing work by Isak. He thought about it, and then nice cross.
Oh.
Just a little bit too small, Gordon.
No,
a little bit of height.
He just mistimed his jump, didn't he?
Yeah. He was up early, though, Mike, to be fair.
Yeah, that might have been it.
He was up too early.
Corner kick now. Murphy plays back. Set play.
Go on.
Oh.
Ooh, and Gordon.
Yep. He got the sand wedge out instead of the driver.
Yeah.
His powder was a bit wet there.
A bit damp.
As we look at Kieran Trippier on the bench. Of course, cameras are going to be on him, but oh man, look at that nice pressing, and you force a mistake right
Gordon's
there.
Not
almost.
Give you that time.
Livermento. Bruno. Isak. Isak now playing, really leaning towards the right.
Again, you look at where Longstaff was there then, guys. You see, this is what I said. These are the things that you don't see. Isak, because Isak had come out wide, you'd got Longstaff then filling the void where he was. And this is the stuff you don't always see.
Yeah. And now be careful. Longstaff paying it back to Bruno Guimaraes. Bournemouth calling for a foul there.
Nope.
But the referee says, play on, jockey, jockey. Jouet.
We do seem to be progressing the ball up to our forward line quite quickly today.
Yeah, go on.
Trying to bypass the midfield, and now
he's asked for it.
They're an overload. Go on.
Murphy now going to be with the crossing. Murphy.
Ooh.
And across to nobody. Isak a little bit.
Goes to the tune.
Isak calling for the ball, telling Longstaff, you got to do this, you got to do that. And then again, that's the problem with Longstaff. Not a lot of vision, in my opinion.
I think he did well. He was trying to draw the player onto him, mate. You don't want to go too early.
Isak told him where to put it as soon as he started, as soon as he had the ball under control.
And now everybody's got their man. Murphy with the corner kick. Murphy playing back again. Longstaff.
Have another go.
And another corner. Let's not try that again.
Another corner kick. And surely they're not going to try this one, or else it's going to be really repetitive. Yes, because, well, that's going to be really easy to decipher. When Gordon kicks it, they're going to cross it. If Murphy goes, they're going to pass it back.
Yeah.
And the Geordies are singing away.
Yeah, nah.
Corner kick, Anthony Gordon. Hands up. Crosses up.
Right. It's a great ball that was, to be fair.
That's a good one, but no connection there. Alexander Isak all over the place, man, right now at this moment.
That's a
Bruno
great
Guimaraes,
ball.
Isak. Isak, be
Ball.
careful. Isak. And
Come on.
I don't know what happened in there exactly, but Bournemouth gets the ball back and don't do anything with it, really. Just gives it back to Newcastle.
That's
Livramento
okay.
back
That's
with
good.
Pope, and Pope
You're gonna
playing it.
play
Well,
that.
the referee's calling something there. Somebody's down. There's a sniper in the building. Is that Kraft or Longstaff?
It's Longstaff, I think. 6 on the back, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Sure.
we go. 36. Well, Longstaff is down. Didn't
Coming together. Yeah. Bit of a coming together. Just took the wind out of him.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's 11 minutes underway, and a really quick match. Don't know how much Newcastle can keep up with the intensity, but certainly the plan.
Certainly setting the tempo.
What a
for them.
ball.
What a great ball that
Oh,
is.
that's a proper ball. Be careful, Alexander Isak.
Ooh.
Isak. Close yet so far. Not a good connection right
Offside.
there, but
No, but he got the shot away.
he
and
had it.
went
That's
on
a proper
target.
pass right there by Kraft, man.
Yeah.
What a pass. And what a control with his chest. Man, oh, man. Joelinton. Joelinton tough down there. A throw in for Bournemouth, it looks like.
It's nice the fact that we are trying to control the possession, trying to keep the ball. It's trying to get the quad. I mean, the crowd. The only thing you can hear at the moment is
Nicely.
Newcastle fans.
Nicely done. Now, Bruno Guimaraes, be careful. That could be a
Come on,
foul.
ref.
And the referee's got to call that one.
Paul, yeah, there you
And
go.
a yellow
And
card.
that's going to be a yellow card
That's good. Is that Christie?
on Christie. Ryan Christie
Yeah.
for Bournemouth. Yeah, he certainly impeded that play.
Well, that's good because obviously that's their 6 in position, so he's under a bit of pressure now, and he'll be one of the main guys to get stuck in. So in 12 minutes, well, just gone 13 minutes gone, puts a bit of pressure on him.
It looks like Bruno Guimaraes is going to execute this cross. Nobody home.
Nicely.
Livramento shoots it back. No purpose with that one.
Come on, Dan.
Dan Burn should be able to get this one. Well, not anymore, and there's going to be a foul on Burn. I don't know what's going on with Bournemouth,
In
man.
English, we say a foul by Burn, not on Burn.
Well, in American it says on. We speak proper English, man.
Yeah.
I'll say bye. On. So for you guys, on would be like if it was like if Burn was fouled.
The person that's fouled is on.
Yeah.
The person who does the fouling is by.
I was gonna say, what's going on with Bournemouth's? It's like they're short guys, man. They don't eat their oatmeal in the mornings or something.
Bush.
So, look at our players, man. Literally, they're like giants next to them.
Oh, that was badly controlled. Oh,
Well
we
done.
did well, though.
Oh,
Recovered
nicely
lovely.
done, Lloyd Kelly.
Oh, and then he's lost it
And
again.
Lloyd Kelly loses it again with Semenyo. You got to be careful. Semenyo is a quick one.
Ooh.
Nicely done right there by Dan Burn.
Nice switch. No, let's see if Bournemouth can put a few moves together. Press. Good. Having to go along. Big Dan.
Dan Burn at it again. Be careful. Oh man, that might be a foul right there. By Burn. That's a nice cross though.
Well,
Nobody
well
home.
covered by Murphy.
Well covered by Murphy right there. Kirkis looking for it.
Oh,
Kirkis gets the ball back. Murphy caught sleeping. Be careful.
come on, now move.
Come on.
And now Joe Linton on the counter attack.
Oh.
3 against 4. Joe Linton loses it though. And it looks like Bournemouth.
That was promising.
Live another
We've got
day.
the overload here.
And be careful. Araujo with a nice cross and nobody home. Livramento will have it on the other
I should have
side.
kept it in, Tino.
It is Beerbike and Murphy losing it in a dangerous position. Also, Brian
Tino.
Scott. Oh, my F and G. I can't handle this. It is a game of up and down, a lot of emotions so far.
Yeah.
Gordon can't get to it. Oh, that could be a foul right there by Kluivert.
Oh,
be careful,
yes,
Isak.
what a ball.
Isak alone.
Come on,
Isak against the world. He could pass it to Gordon.
that's
Oh,
awful.
man, no clarity on that pass. Murphy gets it. Isak gets it back. But it's been a poor execution on that last play by Newcastle.
There's been a couple of sloppy final balls, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
But I'd rather have the sloppy balls in
Then no ball.
the
In their
final
penalty
third than in our penalty area, if I'm honest.
And I'm really liking Isak today. He seems as if he's up for it.
He's great, man. He's all over
They
the
all look
place.
as though they're up for it, to be fair.
Beer Viking saying that's what carbon copy of the Yokohama mistake that
Whoa,
Murphy did.
what
And be
the
careful.
no-
Hey, Bruno Guimaraes now having an issue right
Oh, a
there.
ref.
And the referee is going to call a throw-in for Bournemouth. Bruno going to have a word with his
Kluivert's got to
Kluivert.
get an action for that.
Well,
Sit
as
on
we
the
saw
inside of
yesterday,
his
I
thigh.
believe on the Aston Villa match, that aggressions are no longer called in the Premier League other than just kissing foreheads. Japadoni, why can I not listen to the match online? Well, you can listen to us, mate. Murphy hoofing it to the midfield to nobody, really. Murphy, really no purpose in many of his passes, to be fair.
Right, we've had a couple of sloppy passes from this right-hand side, to be fair, from both Tino and Murphy. Like I say, we've not been great on the final ball when it comes to the attack. But
This
but
is
what
where
I'm
I'm
what
watching.
actually
I'm
seeing-
watching Sean Longstaff now. You see, we'll just. He's not marking anybody.
Oh, nicely done right there. Now
He
Longstaff.
gets the ball. Go on.
Longstaff passing it back to Kraft. Kraft in a compromised area. Longstaff.
Hit it.
You have to hoof it at some point.
Well done.
Livermento now with it.
Oh,
Marked
Tino.
by 2. Bournemouth gets the ball back. Be careful with Kluivert.
Great
And
save.
Nielsen.
Right save.
Oh, man, what a proper save by Pope. And now Joe Linton passing it to Isak. Isak
Nice
against
move.
101.
Come
Isak
on,
101 now. Alexander Isak.
Oh,
He
he's
gets
burned
away
it.
from it.
Oh,
Oh, nobody
Nigel,
home. What a nice
Gordon,
cross and
Gordon,
nobody
Gordon.
home. Nobody
Gordon come
home,
inside
man.
to the near post, and he's just driven it across to the back post. If he'd have held his ground, he was
Somebody
open.
should have been there. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
You see, that's a problem. It's making that decision.
Did you guys think that Isak was a bad move? Isak's pass?
No. It's not a bad move. It's about understanding, isn't it? You got Gordon, who would you thought would have gone into the far post because that's where he's coming from.
Yeah,
But
that's what
Gordon's checked his run to say I've got space here in the middle. But by the time that's made, you've just got to make a decision in between the two of them. They just didn't get it right. But it was a good try.
I thought Gordon should have went to the far post.
Yeah,
thought-
that's what I said. You have to make a decision, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
But anyways, that's a good situation. But however, we gotta finish our dinner. If not, somebody's gonna eat it for us.
So like I said, straight away now, you've seen on multiple occasions that Isak's got the beating of their left back. And that's obviously something that they've worked on tactically, with Isak, concentrating on their left back. And we've beaten him
there's a man
twice
down.
now.
The referee blowing his whistle. There's a man down. There's a sniper in the building. And that stopped Newcastle potential play right there. But, well, it looks like a hands up. Not really. No, that. Oh, on the right side. Yeah, but
Yeah, it's just a swinging arm, really. It's
definitely a show matching by Christie. But Vendetta saying Longstaff reluctance to actually play the ball forward to the forward pass is going to put us in a deep trouble in our own half.
I don't agree with that. You play the way you're facing. You don't try and take a player on with your back when you're facing your own goal.
Nice pass right there to Livramento on the right side. Livramento's decision making has been questioned in this match already. Longstaff easily though pushed away by Senesi. And it's going to be a goal kick. Fellas, what do you think of the game so far? 21 minutes underway.
I think we've obviously had the better of it. It's been very interesting to see how tactically we've tried to control the game. We've obviously looked at options on the Bournemouth team and said, you know, where are the areas that we can try and get round them. And it seems as if they've earmarked the left back to be the one that they're going to try and concentrate on. And like we've said, you know, the biggest problem we have is pace on that right-hand side. We just don't have it. Semenyo's just tapped down Gordon from behind.
Yep.
Didn't think the referee was going to give that then. But I mean, like I said, it is like I said, it's working at the moment. But we've just got to be careful of not overplaying it and keeping the possession. I think we have been a little bit sloppy when it comes to trying to progress the ball forward too quick, and it's not been the right pass. So I think there's certain things that we need to be better on. But I think I've enjoyed what I've seen so far.
Yep.
Well, that's a bad ball again by Kraft.
All right. Mighty Win, what do you think about the game so far?
Well, I think they're doing very, very well.
Your mic, man.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, very happy. Very happy.
You're a happy clapper today. We ain't even winning
I'm
yet.
always a happy clapper.
You're like a damn...
Just been
like a sea lion in a circus, man.
that happy, I've just went and poured myself a glass of wine.
Glass of wine. Livramento hoofing it all the way to the midfield to Gordon. What? Okay.
Gordon was in an offside position.
I was about to say, I was like, whoa. Semenyo now passing it to Cook. Zabani. Not a lot of pressing right now from Newcastle. Zabani playing back.
But this is what you want now, because if he has to go long, you've got more chance of winning that ball when he goes long than them playing from the back.
And
that's what I said.
is
The beauty of that there, you see, is you're marking the channels. Even though you're not marking a player, you mark the channels to make it difficult for them to get through.
Nicely done by Isak, recuperating that football. He's going to have to play with Joe Linton, though. Joe Linton playing it back to Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno passing it inside to Isak. Isak now back to Joe Linton. And now it looks like it's a promising attack right now. Nicely done by Isak, but I think it was Araujo there just in time. Joe Linton 101, a throw in for Newcastle. We're definitely trying, very proactive. Newcastle has come here for the win, and now look at that, a little brouhaha with the Bournemouth substitute on the side.
Come on.
Oh, nice. Nice right there. Could be a good one, but Araujo now getting the ball back, passing it all the way back to Neto.
We'll see how good Gordon is today against
Yeah, that'll be a good...
no mug, mate, I'll tell you.
That's a good matchup right there. to say the least. Please, folks, hit the like button. Let's get to 100. We got a lot to. We got 63 likes right now so far, what I see. So please, let's get to over 100 likes. That always is good for us. It's free, and you get to enjoy the content. Please, folks. Bruno Guimaraes trying to get that ball back from Kluivert. Semenyo now playing inside with Tavernier.
They're definitely getting their passing act together now, Bournemouth.
Yep, seems that way.
And there again, Longstaff
Kluivert
standing in the middle doing nothing.
Senesi with the cross. Nicely defended by
Get on a
Bernardo.
man and mark a man.
Senesi being really patient. Bournemouth being really patient. Semenyo, actually, not Senesi.
Whoa!
Semenyo back and load.
Whoa!
Ooh,
Off the top of
man,
the
oh
crossbar.
man, oh my. What a strike from deep. And that
What to
makes
say?
your skin crawl, man.
Bush.
My
What a
goodness.
shot
Great.
on the back.
God almighty, what a shot.
That dipped right at the last minute, that didn't it?
Did I?
Look at that.
And that one
More
would have
dip.
been a goal.
6 inches and it'll be the goal.
To be fair, Pope, it went over the top
Man.
of his fingers.
Yeah.
It just
tell
hit
you
the
what,
bar,
man.
so he had it covered.
That bar went clunk.
Yeah, but if it had been any lower to go under the bar, Pope's
Yeah.
fingers would have been there. Whether they would have
Yeah.
been strong enough to stop it, that's another matter.
But anyway, so it
Definitely
looks to
just
be
it grazed his fingernails to hit the bar, so you could argue he had it covered.
a free kick for Bournemouth. Could be dangerous. They're definitely going to throw it in there. No questions asked. Tavernier discussing the game plan with Lewis Cook.
But it's far too far out to have a shot, isn't it? So
No, they're going to
you
throw
know,
it in there.
you would expect our Air Force to be able to deal with this. Unless they've got a little trick lined up their sleeve.
Tavernier. Lobbing or Cook. Semenyo
Oof.
now passing it back.
Oof,
Nicely.
the twat.
Nicely hoofed by Kelly. And Araujo against Gordon. Gordon gets the ball back. Joe Linton.
J7
Joe
looks
Linton
a little bit
losing it.
short today.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Joe Linton losing it with
Lovely.
Semenyo. Semenyo, be careful. Kluivert.
Well done.
Nicely done by Livramento. And now Longstaff. Longstaff playing in the middle. Bruno Murphy, actually. Murphy.
Oh,
Oh, Murphy, what a
bad
What a
ball
poor pass.
again. That's
Final
about
third.
poor
Well,
pass.
4 or 5 times already today that we've got into that situation, and the
Poor,
ball
poor,
has been
poor.
atrocious.
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely our last our
Because
passion
as much as they have caught us a couple of times over the top from the high press, we've now done the same to them 3 times.
We have been a bit sloppy on the passing, I must admit.
But that final, you know, the one that counts. Again, great ball. What the hell is he jumping around for?
Oh man, it looks like Kirky's hands are. Did he step on his hands or something?
No, he was never on the ground till just now.
Well, I pour myself the American Dogs out because I feel we need a bit of a
Oh,
push.
he did. He did. He stood on his
It was
fingers.
accidental. It was
Yeah, oh, it was
Yeah,
absolutely accidental.
If you're watching the match, of course, if you're listening to our commentary, let us know. Hit the like button, of course, but let us know what you're drinking, what you're having, enjoying the match. I'm pouring myself. The American Dog is out. So there you go. Look at the blue star. American Dog. What you got going on, Gary? Just water.
No, it's a pint of wine.
Oh, wine.
Quarter
Well, it's a
six.
spritzer. It's a spritzer, but it's more of wine than it is lemonade.
Vino Tinto.
Well, salute.
Salud, buddy.
Cheers.
Carlos, to NUFC. Bonjour, 2 fans.
Bonjour. What are you guys drinking out there in the
Hola.
chat? Oh, be careful, Pope. Oh, man. That,
Bonjour, Carlos. Ça va?
That made me pucker a little bit.
We don't want too much puckering going on here. Thank you very much.
Well, tell Pope about that.
Now,
Oh, lad.
And that's going to be an
that was
oh
a
man,
bit
that's going to be a
harsh.
foul in
Come
a
on.
very, very intricate position
That was
by
harsh.
Longstaff. Let's take a look
First
at
touch
this.
was it's a 50-50 ball.
50-50.
And he just, I mean, there was
well,
nothing in that. He's just run his foot, and
Yeah, that was
he's got
harsh.
over his legs. To be fair,
Epic saying bring Miggy on for the second half. I think Murphy not having a good game. Well, that could be an option, of course.
it's a potential
Option for Eddie Howe.
Wolves are 1-1, by the way.
Wolves 1-1 at Chelsea.
Interesting.
Oh,
Toon
sorry,
Talk-
at Molineux.
Toon Talk asking why is Gordon playing so narrow?
Yeah, he has inverted a little bit more than he needs to be fair. But again, maybe that's a tactical thing. They've looked at the way Bournemouth play across the back four, and maybe he's trying to get them to be narrow to allow a little bit more space on an overlap by bringing them across a bit more.
The best chance we've had that Gordon kind of, you could argue, whatever, took the wrong position. It would have been interesting to see if Barnes had been playing where he would have been.
Well, it's going to be two men looking eye to eye right now. Pope or Lewis Cook, maybe.
Cook.
Or Tavernier. Yeah, I think it might be Tavernier. Be careful.
Ooh.
Well,
Just make sure it
that's,
goes. That's it.
That was
Okay,
strange.
okay.
Yeah, safety first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of spin on the ball. You see, you've just got to make sure that they just go safe.
Yeah, let's look at that one from this angle. It didn't.
You watch that check
Nice.
there. Boom.
Nice wall right there, and of course, safety
This-
first.
Commentators curse, but high corners don't bother me.
There you go. Oh, be careful with that
Well
cross
done,
in.
Pope.
Nick Pope, nice
Good
punch
punch.
away. Tavernier
Clever.
now with the ball. Bournemouth attacking now. Bournemouth with some clarity at this point. Evan Nielsen, Dan
Again.
Burr now with the hoof.
Safety first. No matter with
But
that.
then again, another Bournemouth.
But this
attack.
is what I'm saying, Chris. This is when Bournemouth are wide open to a ball over the top.
Semenyo playing inside. Semenyo back with the ball. Semenyo, be careful. Semenyo lock and load. But that is a little bit too wide.
It's closer to the
are-
corner flag. Never mind, too wide.
yeah.
Tiger Studios. Missed
But I
that
wouldn't-
last half empty. We look crap. It's not even a joke.
Well, they've dominated the last 5 minutes. Well, I was going to say 10 minutes, to be fair.
Yeah.
And our final third ball has been a bit lax. Apart from their shots that's gone off the top of the bar, they've not really troubled us in any other way. We've just got to be a little bit more savvy when it comes to the final third, because we seem to be giving the ball directly back to them, and that puts us under a bit more pressure. And that's what at this present moment in time, if you was going to criticise, you would try and nullify that. And if that is us slowing down a little bit on the break,
Nice cross in.
then slow
Nicholas
down a bit.
Pope.
There we go.
I mean, Gordon just hasn't been in the game whatsoever.
No.
And again,
Right,
it brings
well,
up that rumour mill. Is his head somewhere else? I said that while he was away in Euros.
Oh, long stop.
Well, there you go. Newcastle United now playing in the midfield. Bruno Guimaraes. He's gone a little quiet as well. Gordon quiet. Joe Linton very lackadaisical. Losing a couple of balls. And if the midfield is going to be governed by Longstaff,
J7.
then that might be an issue. J7 out to Longstaff. And
I
That's
guess
a
the
foul.
foul anyway.
yeah, by Cliver. Thank you so much to Toon Talk, man, for that kind super chat. Not liking the amount of balls in our box. Well, no, listen, I'm a big fan of if you look for it, you'll find it, and if they keep doing it, it will come. So we gotta kind of keep them out of there. That should be the goal anyway, but
That again, the ball from Gordon there wasn't good.
that was not good. Now Bournemouth again with the ball.
And that,
Christina
again,
looking
that was in a
Tino.
very promising position.
Kirkis.
Well done, Murphy, for covering Tino.
Kirkis. Playing it back with Senesi. Senesi. Bad pass right there. Nicely covered by Emil Kraft.
Again, well done, Murphy.
And now you got
Nicely, now go.
Bruno Guimaraes, not to Joe Linton. Joe Linton doesn't want to go on a run. He's looking for a pass, and he's going to
Oh,
lose
he
it to
loses the
Senesi.
ball.
Loses it to Senesi again. Senesi locking and loading. Senesi,
Go.
24. Oh, bang. And Bournemouth scores. And I told you, if you look for it, you'll find it.
That was all down
from
to
J7.
J7 fannying on and losing the ball.
That was a bad, poor game
He is
by
just not with it today.
well, Bournemouth 1, Newcastle 0. That is a poor play by Joe Linton right there in the midfield. And actually, when he
All the
loses
time in
it,
the world.
he kind of just
You know, he can
doesn't
do
do much.
anything there.
He gives up.
That's what
Look at that.
Bruno does time and
I'll tell you
again.
I wonder
something.
whether he was offside.
He was.
Is he
no.
offside? He's offside.
Well, I think Lloyd Kelly might be.
I think he's offside there. From the angle I've just seen there, he's offside.
Well,
Well, they're not
Marcus-
going to VAR.
Marcus Tavernier just to push it in. Impossible for Pope, and that
That's
is.
gotta-
But there's
Oh, he was Kelly.
he was onside. He was clear onside
Yeah,
there.
it was Kelly.
But the problem for Newcastle is Semenyo. Semenyo has been, picking Joe Linton's pocket all game long. And when he has the ball, he's really dangerous. You already heard a clunk earlier on. Bruno Guimaraes now with the ball. See if something can happen.
You had a simple ball to the wing there.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's a problem. You see, strong start, then sat back a little, giving them a little bit too many easy balls, not playing forward correctly, trying to keep possession, and that's what you get. They've weathered the storm.
Oh.
They've come at us.
Nicely.
Gordon with the back heel to Kelly. Back to Gordon. Gordon now.
Oh, a ball, man.
A pass to nobody, just hard as it can be. Now be careful with that. That could be dangerous if they look at it. Evan Nielsen. Well, they might. We'll see what happens here, but I don't know. Bruno's down. Yeah. Let's look at this one. Bruno goes in for the tackle, and that might be a yellow one, to be honest.
No, they can't look at that now.
Well, they can't look for that. Yeah, you're right, but
Trouble is, though, that type of challenge on the side, it can open up the knee a little bit, so it'll be a bit sore.
let's look at the goal again. He looks to be onside. Yep.
Kelly plays him on.
It's Kelly.
Kelly played him on, but
He wouldn't have known what was going on behind him.
No,
to be fair.
no. Semenyo though, Semenyo is a dangerous player. He's been
J7.
and J7
Massive
knows.
mistake. Yeah, massive mistake. And like I say, he's not been in the races at all today. Not the same J7 as we saw last week.
Well done, Murphy.
Which is so surprising, though. I think
Well
Kelsey's
done, Murphy.
Go on, Murphy.
Nicely done, Murphy. Murphy has to pass it to somebody. He passed. Poor pass, man.
Every time that ball, when we get to that
I just don't get
25-yard line.
It's unbelievable, man. This is Eddie Howe must be thinking right now. We're looking at him and Mad Dog, and there's got to be something changed at halftime.
But who can you change on the right-hand side? Because that's
Well,
the areas, really.
I would definitely look at Trippier, though, man. That's
Yeah.
kind of shocking, that.
Trippier's just not. You know, that's why I said you've
I'd
got
be
to
afraid
think
to
of
put
what
him on
that
the
lad's
pitch.
going through. Yeah, exactly. You've got to think of what that lad's going through mentally with what's come out in the papers.
Man, oh man. Well, look, Almiron got to try to do something.
J7.
Yeah.
J7 again now losing that ball. Lloyd Kelly
Right.
playing
that's
back with
it. Now
Pope.
let's start passing the ball, please.
Kraft. Livramento.
That's it. Bring it.
Longstaff now playing with Byrne. Byrne pushing it up. Kelly. Gordon. But
Well done, Gordon.
as soon as Gordon gets it, you know, he gets there you go, and that's going to be a foul though. But that's been their game all along. If Gordon gets it, right to him like a fly.
Yeah, Amrit's right. I can't wait till half time, to be fair. I think they need a little bit of a G up. They've gone very stagnant over the last 20 minutes, I would say.
I don't think the American dog is working, man. They scored after I opened one. They also have targeted Joe Linton as well. I do agree with Toon Talk. But see, Semenyo is a type of, well, he's not a defender, but when he tries to get the ball, it's like frantic, you know? So I almost feel like Joe Linton is caught off guard every time. And obviously it's his fault, but
it's strange because, like I said, you know, it wasn't great to watch, but it was good to watch the first 15 minutes when we had a little bit more control of the ball. The final ball wasn't great. There's a couple of players out there that just aren't at the races today. Gordon, Murphy, to say the least, and then obviously you've got Joe Linton in the middle. So there's a lot of people that need a bit of a shake-up at half time. For us to go forward here. But what we can't afford to do is go another one behind, because then it is a bit of an uphill task. So we just need to see it through and just see where we go from there.
Yep. All right. Well, 43 minutes underway, and it's been a night and day match for Newcastle. Started really, really good, promising, and it is ending in a nightmare.
Just keep the ball. They're 50-50 balls, Joe. You don't need to be doing them.
Joe Linton, not good enough today. Throw-in for Newcastle, it looks like. Byrne playing back with Pope. And now Pope has to play with Kraft. The Kraft is going to hoof it, I'm sure.
All right, Eddie, now's the time to prove yourself.
Livramento with the throw-in to Joe Linton, who's a busy man
ref,
right now.
That's a foul.
No,
and the referee is going to say play on, play on. Shocking that one. Semenyo losing it. Gordon.
Oh, we got lucky there.
Oh, man. Joe Linton. That's a nice pass for Gordon. For Isak. Isak losing it, though. Look at Semenyo. Where is Semenyo playing at? Unbelievable. That's a right winger we haven't looked at, have we?
No, I must admit he's done well. Well, that's what we're saying. There is some good players out there. You don't need to, be throwing millions and millions of pounds at players if you just want to upgrade from what we've got. Because we know somebody with a little bit of technical ability and a pace can do well in this league.
Nicholas Pope playing right there with Longstaff.
Come on, you asked for it.
Murphy, man.
Come on,
that was not the man. That was a good ball. That was Bruno. That's
going to be a foul right there. But play on. Christie with Tavernier.
Time's there, it's
Looks
now.
like somebody's down. Tavernier.
So yeah, that's where the Longstaff should have been, man. 2-1 Chelsea.
Go on, Gordon. Go on.
The question was, how
it.
long could we keep up with the intensity? And let me tell you, man, when we couldn't do it no more, it went
No
downhill. Bruno passing it inside to Isak. Isak now alone.
Come on, that's easy.
Lucky on
go,
that
go,
one.
go.
That's butter.
Longstaff.
Turn it over.
Murphy.
Oh.
Murphy. He's going to pass it to Longstaff, and that's up.
Jesus.
Man, we are looking for the difficult play here, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Just get
percentages.
he had all the time in the world just to get the ball into the box.
It is just percentages.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, man. And Michael's right. There's no sense of urgency whatsoever. They're walking about. The body language doesn't look right at the minute. It just, I don't know what it is. You know, it's as if we've got nothing to look forward to whatsoever. That's what it feels like from the boys at the minute. And they've got everything to look forward to if they've got the right mindset.
Yeah, it's shocking this game so far. And it started again. It started in a dream.
Yeah,
And it turned into a nightmare.
It's not actually shocking.
Longstaff now is, be careful, Longstaff. Joe Linton.
Is that
plays it.
too, Joe?
Oh, man.
What the heck is going on?
I tell you what, I don't know if you guys watched Space Jam, but somebody took their talents.
Somebody's bloody possessed them today.
This is not good, man. Brent saying we need a right wing badly. We look just like we did against Southampton before the red. Well, you do have a point. We showed a lot of personality and a lot of perseverance, but that doesn't mean that we played good. It is halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Bournemouth are winning 1-0 right now against Newcastle, of course. I will step away for a second to see the kids, but you guys do the halftime show. Give your analysis, your opinion. It's not looking too good, fellas.
No, not at all. I've been disappointed with the balls of the final third. If I'm honest with you,
that's been the whole key, Gary. We've got there on numerous occasions now, and that last ball in the final third every time, bar one, has been poor. And the one time that we got it right, when Isak did his stuff and got the ball right into the danger area, Gordon had miscued his run. But other than that one, we're just struggling like hell to find that ball in the final third. And then we're making basic mistakes in midfield and keep on turning the ball over again because we just cannot make these 10-yard passes. Or we're choosing not to and trying something fancy, which is going into touch or straight to a Bournemouth player, when there's easier options available. Play the easy option. Keep possession.
It's
we're looking great for the first 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we highlighted their left back, and Isak had beat him twice really comfortably. And unfortunately, it's that final ball, the decision making once you get there. And obviously, he got a shot off, which the keeper saved. It wasn't a fantastic shot, to be fair.
No, it wasn't but he did well to control it. And to be fair, on that occasion, he didn't have any options because he was literally the only one up top. So it wasn't. I suppose he could have just kept control and fannied about until he got some. But I get the shot away, absolutely.
But the biggest area of concern for me is the middle three. Not one of them have been able to put on the foot on the ball and control the game whatsoever, in any shape or form. The passes have been negligible. J7 hasn't even, well, like I say, he was a contributory factor for their goal.
Massive
Losing the ball
factor.
30, 35 yards out, and then obviously the lad's got a bit of a free run, and then that's when it all just comes, to a little bit of luck, I suppose. The ball across the box. Kelly was obviously defending with his back to the play behind, and the ball's driven behind, and there was nobody picking him up, and he's got a simple tap on into goal. So it is. You can pick up all these things, and you've got to say you've got to play the
spot on,
percentages.
and it's the midfield three, because normally Longstaff's weaknesses, for want of a better expression, are compensated for by Bruno and J7 having blinders. And today, sadly, they're not having blinders. So when you've got two, they're still doing okay, Bruno and J7. But when you've got three in the midfield who are just doing okay, you're going to get found out.
Yeah, absolutely.
We certainly need Bruno and J7 to up their games, and we just got to hope. All you can ever do with Sean is just hope he finds something.
Anthony Gordon just doesn't seem the right person either.
Gordon
again,
doesn't look the player he was. He's had the odd occasion on the left wing where he's one time in particular he cut inside and he'd done the hard bit, and then instead of, I don't know, from the camera angle we had at the time, you couldn't see what he had on in the middle, but he did the hard bit and ended up just passing back. Instead of having that, doing the hard bit and having an out for to create a chance. So I don't know. This is where we're going to fight. We're going to find out in these sort of games whether Eddie is the man to take us forward or not. Absolutely. I'm still glass half full. Let's see what he does at half time. It'll be interesting.
Well, we said it from the start, didn't we? It's not going to be an easy game. We know what it's like at the Vitality. It's a difficult ground to go to, and they haven't got a bad side. Yes, they're never going to be put at this present moment in time. I can't see them being in the European slots, but they haven't got a bad side because they haven't got outstanding players. They've got really decent players in good areas, and the area that I look at is, like you say, your forward line, your couple in midfield, and again, it's the two number sixes that sit in for them, don't create any space for the holes for the likes of Isaac to come into and try and get that ball back. And these are the things that we've got to start doing now. Obviously, Connor made a spot where he said, we've got Anthony Gordon playing more of an inverted 10. Wasn't as wide as he always plays when he likes to receive the ball and run at the team. But is that the fact that now he's facing Arua, who's obviously a very, very, very good, talented young right back. Obviously, he was one of my picks for us to go forward. I thought he would have been one for us to look at. And again, this is, I said all along, for me, our right-hand side, and I go right-hand side all the way from our right centre-back, right midfield, right winger, is our weakest link. And we have to strengthen that up going forward. Because you can see every time they come, if you look at this goal again, where was our right centre-back, where was our right back?
I've watched it 3 times now, and it's...
You've got to question,
You've got to question Tino, haven't you?
Yeah,
he loses it there, well, and then he's just jogging back when it goes across to Semenyo.
Like I said, Tino will get better, but he's not going to get better, overnight. He'll need game time, because obviously you work, you do get better by making mistakes, because you try not do it again. And that's what I said. I hope they get a bit of a rod up the backside in the half-time chat, and they come out with a little bit better attitude. Because to me, it felt as though their attitude was like they'd won the game before they'd even kicked a ball. That's what it felt like to me. They were too good for this team. And in the first 10 minutes, it was comfortable for them. Bournemouth actually dropped off, didn't allow any space behind. We did get behind a couple of times with Isaac, but nothing to cause much trouble. Let's go through one or two of the chats that have come in. We are a bad team right now, creating nothing, gifting possession away. That is what bad teams do. Nobody looks like they are even bothered.
Well, the key thing in that comment was gifting possession away, which we are. Toon Talk, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. Thanks, Connor. Back to our away form again from last season. Well, it certainly looks that way from the first half. I'm hoping, like I say, we'll see something different in the second half. So let's see. Steve has put down that we let them grow into the game and completely overrun us.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. Can't complain.
Hells. Wow.
It's been a hard watch for 20 minutes, I tell you.
Yeah, it has. We were doing well for the first 10, then it went to shite. There goes my clean sheet. Yeah.
And mine, Sean, and mine.
Why Ed's has put why doesn't Newcastle control more games with that midfield? And that's what we're just saying. You know, we all keep saying, "Oh, get Longstaff on, bring Tonali in." I don't think one player is going to change it. I think what you've got to change is their attitude. We did say,
I think I think you could be wrong there. I think one player could change it.
I disagree, mate. I think you've got two players there that you're always relying on to support Longstaff, as you've said. What you've seen today, though, and I'll take it back to this is what happened to Lloyd Kelly at Bournemouth, but he was given the captaincy. Has the captaincy gone to Bruno's head? Is he trying to do something that he's not comfortable with? You've got to question everything, matey. You know what I mean? I know it's only the second game with him captaincy, but sometimes you do try and overthink it as a captain and try and do things that are out of your muster instead of doing the simple things. And we've all said, you know, sometimes that final third, the balls from the midfield today have been non-existent. And that's from all three of them, not just Longstaff, who keeps having the finger pointed at him.
Paul saying, who win? I don't know. Who what, Paul?
Who what, Paul? Brian saying, a switch till 75. I'm seeing effort. I'm seeing good play. Consider me a very happy clapper.
Right, well,
that's fair enough. I mean, like I say, I'm happy that you're seeing a good game, mate. Like I say, I saw a good 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I haven't seen much after that. Obviously, Tiger saying trips are high. He's sick of it because obviously he saw that image of him with his head in his hands. Amrit saying he's really worried about it. And me, I must admit, there's more than one player having a bad game.
So one player changes it. What I'm saying, Tonali for Longstaff, Paul. I think changes it.
See, you can't put your trust in one player, and I think that's the biggest problem. We've always trusted Bruno. We've always trusted, obviously, last week, J7. But when more than one player has a bad game, it becomes a bit of a lottery, and it becomes a bit of a free-for-all. And we've seen that in the midfield. And like I say, bringing one player in, unless the other players like step up a little bit, it doesn't make any odds to me. You've got to have three generals in that midfield.
Yeah, I don't agree with John Mitchison, who's saying willing to replace J7 for the simple reason J7 will now, I mean, could come back to bite us on the arse and he could get sent off. But J7 will now be so fired up to compensate for his mistake that he will be a bull in the second half, trust me.
Yeah, well, that's what we need to see.
There's some there. Well done, Amrit. He's saying the same as me. J7 will turn it around.
Yeah. Epic said Longstaff just good enough. Murphy also. We need Botman back.
Bruno completely overrated. Should have grabbed City Cash for him. Stephen, come on, man. The fact that the best team in the world want him prove that he ain't overrated, mate. He's not having a good game today. Grant you that. Well, hang on. I'm going to qualify that because I'm always glass half full. He hasn't had a good half a game.
Yeah,
Let's see what happens in the second half.
V for Vendetta. Gordon looks like he doesn't want to play for us. Murphy lacks ability. Joe Linton is just having a disaster. And to be fair, I can't disagree with it. I said this last week. Anthony Gordon just looks a different player since he's come back from the Euros. If his head's been turned, now let's see. Epic shouting for Asula.
What? Isaac is the one bright spot.
The only one.
Of the half.
Well, did he say Isaac for Asula or bring Asula in?
Well, no, he's just shouting Asula.
Well, again, so old man putting words in people's mouths, man. He just said Asula. Trust me. What if you went? Well, maybe not because Gordon's on the left. But if you put, I'll tell you one thing.
You could put Asula on the right, maybe.
No, you can put Asula in the middle. Isak is doing just fine on the right.
Just fine on the right, yeah, exactly. You could
And
do
great,
that.
actually.
Yeah. Maybe
He's the one that created that
change it
play.
up.
He's been amazing. So why not do something like that? Do we have any changes confirmed or nothing yet?
Nothing yet. Just coming back on now.
There we go. Man, I had to run. Well, I had to do a lot.
Just a single, boys.
You just need to reset your time, Chris, because you're on 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah. I'm on of course, yeah.
And he is kicked.
Oh, wow.
Off.
He's already kicked off right now?
No,
Are you?
not yet.
No, he is about
Okay,
to
he's
kick
about
off.
to. We're on the same. Should be on the same time if we haven't touched anything. So,
No.
all right. Well, everybody's out. No changes. It looks like Isak about to kick off for Newcastle United. Second half about to be underway in a minute or seconds, really. Oh, there is going to be a change. No, no. I think that's just maybe Joe Linton all the way over there. No, Joe Linton's over here. Who's over there? Murphy?
It looks like it.
Yeah. I thought somebody was coming in for a
Yeah,
second.
you've got Longstaff and Murphy on the other side, and you've got the three.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Second half is underway. Newcastle United are going to have to battle to get on the score sheet. It looks like you guys had great comments from the viewers. Of course, everybody's got their opinion. Everybody's got their say. At the end of the day, we all pull for one team, and that's Newcastle United. Of course, nicely sweeper keeper, as the mighty Win would say by Pope. Although,
and Mr. Mighty Win has just placed £30 on Newcastle to win, half glass full.
Yeah,
at 6-1.
Little pivot, or I think it's pivot, maybe. It says any substitution. First time I'm seeing you, so welcome to the channel, mate. But no substitution so far, so it looks the same team.
No changes.
Definitely a lot has to be changed,
well done,
changed for Newcastle.
Now, where was that to?
What is that? Come on, man. Unbelievable pass right there in the bad way, making Gordon run for it. Well, now Anthony Gordon just trotting with the ball, directing
Kelly on the overlap.
Kelly.
We've got Botman at the back.
Joe Linton. Gordon.
Kelly on the overlap.
You're a little too happy right now for losing like this.
No, we'll get go.
Ball inside.
Oh, nicely done, Longstaff.
Oh,
Longstaff and
Longstaff, get out, man.
The referee says, "Jockey, play on, play
Just
on."
together.
Just hit it, man.
It should just be one touch to the control and the other one to lock and load. And he felt a contact and he went down like a sack of potatoes.
The fans now to be number 12. I'm telling you, that's a good header.
Oh man, I tell you what, the Geordie fans doing their work. Isak, Alexander Isak ready to shoot, and that's going to be a corner kick for Newcastle United.
That was a bad clearance from Neto, to be fair. put them straight back under pressure, and that's what we need now. We need to get onto them really, really quick.
Hansel has a something for you, Win. As we're looking at Alexander Isak ready for that cross. Burn.
Come on, boys.
Kelly. Everybody's got their man. Ready for some salsa lessons. Oh, be careful, Isak and a defender there. Gordon is going to pass it back. I hate these plays, but Longstaff.
That's it.
That's got a better ball.
Oh, cross with the nice cross. Burn. It gets up there, but
Well in, Bruno. Whoa, referee!
Bruno and the referee. There we go. The eye man is going to
We'll have
put the flag up. That's basically a corner
free
kick.
kick there.
Basically
Yeah.
a corner, yeah.
Oh, he's offside anyway, I think.
But I guarantee you, we're going to probably play it back again.
Well,
do the
well
simple.
a big BDB there for to get that back in.
He had a good lead on him,
Oh,
man. He could have
go
shot at the goal. Be careful.
That was
Isak.
a poor
Right
cross,
ball
and
down that was by Tino.
It was a miscontrol kind of thing that. What's Gordon doing on the right wing?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Well, he's just taken the free kick, hasn't he, short, and he's
Yeah.
just come deep to support the team, that's all.
Anthony Gordon. Playing back with Kraft. Kraft now going to the right
Tino,
with
what you
Tino.
doing, lad?
Tino, be careful.
Yeah.
Now puts Kraft in a compromised situation. Still in play, though.
Well done.
Longstaff
Well
now.
done, Longstaff.
Longstaff has to think.
Bruno's
And,
got hit again. Look.
Bruno's losing it again, but that was a tough play. Pass by Longstaff, though. Now Bournemouth, be
Great
careful.
ball.
Bournemouth now playing on the left side. Be careful with this
Tino,
cross.
what
Could
you
be
doing?
dangerous.
Well done.
Oh, man, that was a nice, just in time, man. But
Well done.
just in time by Dan
BDB.
Burn. But I tell you what,
What
man,
was Tino doing there?
we are playing with fire on this one.
Well, he sees him, and he well done, son.
Yeah, no, that's proba.
Sees him at the last minute. Fabulous play by Danny.
But I tell you what, when you're playing with fire here, man.
Yeah, but that was that all went back to Tino, putting Crafts under pressure. Whoa, referee, how
And nobody, he doesn't call it. Bournemouth with the ball. Senesi.
Well done, Kelly.
Senesi,
Okay, well.
Stood up.
Senesi on.
That was Kluivert.
Well, the one that finished the play, yeah.
Oh, sorry, Senesi. I'm thinking Semenyo, man.
No. Senesi playing center back for Bournemouth. Well, Nicholas Pope doesn't want to mess around with playing from the back. He just wants a little bit of a breather. He's going to hoof it to Joe
Done
Linton.
J7.
Joe
Mobile.
Linton there with the... Oh, Gordon is down. The referee is calling that one. Bruno. Semenyo
Come on now.
not letting him play.
You know, when you've got a free kick there, why don't you just...
Where are we going?
There's
Oh, that's
Where are
going to be
we
a push.
going, lads? Come
That's
on.
got to be a push on, but... Hey,
Jesus, glad you're putting yourselves under
man,
so much pressure.
It's no good right here. No good. Burn again trying to save Newcastle, but be careful. Evan Nielsen shoots. And Nicholas Pope. A 1-2 play.
This is all self-inflicted.
It is. We're gifting them possession, and it's ridiculous.
Lee McFarland says, oh, Jesus, this is hard. This is a hard watch. Thankfully, I can share the pain here with you all. Yeah.
Tell you now, Arujo has got Gordon in his pocket, mate.
Yeah. Gordon is not playing. And somebody else said it in the chat. Gordon seems not interested.
Araujo.
Araujo.
Orletong.
I
Laddie.
say like this. Araujo.
Araujo.
Who was that to?
Oh, that is shocking right there, man.
What
What
the
is
heck
going
is going on, lads?
These passes are poor.
You know, it's lovely seeing them. You know, when they do the pre-match warm-up, and they're doing all these little passing. Why can they not do it on the pitch?
And I tell you, I got a DM on X saying, Chris, I think it's just the pitch is it's just too small. Look, man, that might have something to do with it, but we can't play like this, man. This is a simple pass.
Fucking J7, man.
And J7 loses it again. Be careful, Semenyo. But man,
Ball
I tell
back.
you what, look at that. Semenyo
team.
gets his own ball back. Damn
Yeah,
near.
but look at T. They'd give up on it. The referee hadn't made a decision at that time. Tino had given up on it. You've got to get rid of these bloody mentality, lads.
Bournemouth playing right now like they want to win the Premier League. Newcastle United, poor.
Oh, Jesus, that's wrestling, ref.
Oh, that's
Come
a foul,
on.
right? That's got to be a foul right there.
Yeah, he's giving it.
Joe Linton. Bruno.
Oh, that was a shirt pull as well.
Oh, it is a shirt pull right there. But
mate, they're muscling. They are muscling for everything.
and I tell you what, they're playing a grown man's game, and we're playing under 16 game.
Well,
we've
got some
too much
coming
complaining,
on.
mate. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. Well, we got to be tough. I mean, you got Joe Linton in there. You got to be tougher than that. You got to toughen that midfield up.
Well, the trouble is we've got nobody to come on in the midfield.
And I tell you what, look.
Same old story, isn't it?
Bournemouth has decided to play
Same
tough.
old song.
Who was that to?
No,
But
this
with
is
a different meaning since Tenali's been gone.
man, this is unbelievable, really. Bailed out by the referee again, but
Absolutely, we were. Have another go. Look how far
He's
upfield
saying there,
we
we
are
can
now.
barely string a couple of touches together, let alone passes. It's got me knackered, and me, Lee, and me.
man.
We are knackered.
Come on now.
Now there we go. Murphy. Do something with it. Murphy crosses it to nobody. Hopefully Gordon will get there. Nope.
Again, because as I forget who it was now put in the chat before. Murphy, 4 passes to nowhere. 4 long passes to nowhere, which is what that was. I don't know who that is in the stand. Presumably it's
We're looking at the Bournemouth
Bill Foley.
chairman.
He's done well for himself, hasn't he? He's seen his misses.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what was it you first found attractive in Bill Foley, Mrs. Foley? Sorry, what was it you first found so attractive about millionaire Bill Foley, Mrs. Foley?
His wallet was proper.
Yeah, it was the receipts.
His billfold was proper, man. Yeah, certainly lack of identity in this match for Newcastle. Can't recognize this team. Although, listen, Southampton, we didn't play good.
Sorry, Chris, there's no excuses today. That's virtually a full squad we've got there. That's the best we can do there. We've got some subs on the bench. Why we're coming up to 60 minutes yet again before he does anything.
Brian Scott, which everybody's got their say, of course. He said negativity everywhere. I'm drained, mate. We are playing bad. There's nothing. You got to call it for what it is. Right now,
Brian,
we're playing
mate,
bad.
You know me. I've just backed with a win when we were 1 goal down. So 3-2 to Chelsea now.
We cannot put sugar on shite, man. It's still going to taste the same.
Just scored for Chelsea.
Madueke, aye.
Madueke looks like to be playing for Chelsea, so I don't know if they're going to sell him, to be honest. He's been playing.
Well,
His manager wasn't very
Chelsea,
complimentary over his performance in
sold
training.
the player of the season for Washers.
Yeah.
Right ball, Jesus.
Corner kick, somebody went down. Be careful.
Clive was nearly on the back stick there.
Oh, man, this is going to be...
Kraft was nowhere again, look, on his heels. Didn't react to the ball coming in. He's so unlucky. Or so lucky, whichever way you want. Thank God for that.
So
Well,
Barnes on
Livermento's coming off.
and Barnes on.
Harvey
and
Barnes
Trips
on.
Trips is
Murphy
on.
off. And Trippier is on.
So right, well, this is going to be interesting. Now then,
This is going to be really interesting.
Is Gordon going to go on the right,
Yes.
or is Barnes going to go on the right? I hope it's
Gordon's
Barnes.
on the right. Gordon's on the right.
Well, Murphy looks upset, but he didn't have a good game. But it's going to be interesting what you say. I really would like to see Harvey
Well,
Barnes
no,
on the right.
Barnes is on the right there.
Yeah, I want to see how he performs there. And
I
look,
want to see
Well,
how he performs
Gordon's
on the
over
right
there.
as well. Come on.
Longstaff, Burn, back to Longstaff, and
Come on,
Longstaff
Trips.
with
Oh,
an
look
accurate
us up.
pass to
They're
Trippier.
just putting on
Unlucky.
goals scored by substitutes since the start of last season. Newcastle are top of the tree with 14 goals scored by substitutes.
Trippier's got a lot to prove in this game. Is his
I-
head
I
going?
tru- I trust Trips me.
A throw in all the way back to Kraft, Burn and Kelly.
Don't put yourself
Kelly
under
back to
pressure,
Burn.
lads.
That's a
Oh, what you doing?
Nicholas Pope now with
Well,
what is
he's-
going on with Pope's
his footwork's never been any good, has it?
a
Really?
kicking?
Pope's got
Are we
no
talking about
left foot.
kicking, man?
He's
Be
got no
careful,
left foot, mate.
Semenyo.
His left foot is like bloody Almer on his right foot.
My goodness, man.
We put ourselves under pressure. It wasn't Pope's fault. That ball could have gone way before then. They've decided to tilly about a bit, backwards and forwards to each other, and they just pressed. And then in the end, we finally put the ball back onto Pope's left foot, for God's sake.
Yeah.
It's basics.
What?
And let's look at Joe Linton
Nicely.
now carrying the offense. Joe Linton losing it against Semenyo again, man. Now Barnes, Harvey Barnes. He is my
Nicely.
boy. Isak,
Lucky.
Bruno.
I'd rather be lucky than
Whoa.
good.
Back to Trippier. Trippier. Barnes was ready to lock and load from deep. Semenyo now. And that Semenyo, man, is a problem that I want to have on my team.
Oh, and you know what
No,
the
that's-
cry will be then, don't you? Eddie Howe only signs Bournemouth players.
Bournemouth
Okay.
players, yeah, exactly.
If it's Proba, I want him.
Come on, Gordon. Right ball. Oh, just a little
That's,
bit too.
Too
little bit
much
too strong.
Poa,
spaghetti
poa,
sauce.
poa. And look, Gordon is playing on the right, and
Yeah, no, that was rich.
so I thought Harvey Barnes was going on the right, but all right, well, you got to keep in mind though, Gordon was poor on the left today as well. So Kelly
Well done, J7.
and
Well done,
J7
Bruno.
now with
Well done,
Guimaraes.
Bruno. Well done,
Much
Bruno.
Nicely done, Guimaraes. Now what a nice pass.
Oh,
through.
Isaac.
Not long enough though. He loses it.
I know, but
Gordon.
Gordon had the pace there, you see. Hit it!
Guimaraes from deep.
What?
Guimaraes with the cross. Alexander Isak.
Oh, and Barnes does nothing.
And nobody home.
No challenge, no nothing.
Barnes couldn't get to
Well,
it.
Barnes had come in underneath the ball. I mean, it's a gamble again, isn't it? Where you position yourself.
Ah,
That's
yeah,
a mistake right there. Araujo can't get to it. A throw in for Newcastle. Kelly. Barnes. Barnes to Kelly. Now I see some minor improvements in this
oh, yeah.
couple of 5 minutes that we played with the changes.
It's about controlling the white thing under your feet, and that's what we've got to
Yeah,
start
no.
doing.
Hell,
Yeah.
man.
Man, that's poor right there. Be careful, Clivert. Now playing with Semenyo. Semenyo easing it back.
No, we're frightened to press.
Yep, that's
We've
the
gone
thing.
to
Lewis Cook.
that deep formation to get up with.
And this is what I was saying to you, Gary, there. That was a perfect example when you said to go to like 5-3-1 or whatever. They don't. They stick to that 4-4-1.
Yeah, but that's in a defensive mode. I'm on about on an offensive mode. There's a total difference. When we're progressing the ball up top, you need to go to that 2. It's not so much when Hall's not playing, but when, like now, Trips is playing. you'll probably find.
Yeah,
that
I'm
they'll
not
still
saying
do that.
I'm not saying what we should do. I'm saying what we do.
Yeah, when we haven't got the ball, that's right. We drop in with that forward in midfield, the 5 in midfield.
Corner
is
kick
what
for
we've always
Bournemouth.
done.
Be careful. Pope punches it away.
That was Kelly's pace.
And now Kelly loses it.
Yeah,
A bit of a laugh there with his former teammate.
but he had the pace to get there.
He just didn't have the outlet in front of him.
I like that. In the first 10, I know we're going back the first 10 minutes. But,
right.
Semenyo now, what a nice control.
How's Semenyo?
Alone, Semenyo with the crossing. Oh, man, we are not 2-0 because Jesus is a magpie. Because I just don't understand how they didn't score that one. Man,
nowhere near again, look.
And by the way, that was Kelly left Semenyo completely unmarked on the left.
Yeah, this is a tough one right now.
Well, our left there, right? You know what I mean. Christie's got a red, so he's
Christie's coming off, of course.
Coming on.
Yeah, because of that yellow card.
And Scott is coming on.
He'll be fired up.
Oh, Bruno.
And those passes to the middle, man, you got to be careful. You know what it seems like? Right there, if you get a pass like that to Bruno doesn't, the players don't feel like they are confident enough to try to do something else. It's like when you're playing an amateur and you feel like somebody's coming to steal the ball, you just give it away to whoever, and however it comes, there it goes.
And GS7 now way up the pitch. And he gets the ball.
Joe Linton now number 7.
Now, that's it.
Joe Linton with Barnes. I think Barnes is too far from goal for him to do something that I think he's capable of doing. Yeah, well, that's passing it back again. Newcastle not very proactive at the moment, and Joe Linton is going down now. That's going to be a free kick.
I don't know what it is about us and tactics of the opposition, but we always seem to go very. We find it really difficult to break down
nicely
a 4-2-3-1.
All right, Bruno to Isak. Isak has got to do something. He lets it go though, and frustrated Isak right now at the moment.
It just doesn't look settled. None of the lads look settled on the ball. It just seems as if it's a bit of the it's like hot potato day. I don't know what they've been doing in training, but whatever it is isn't showing on the field.
Come on, folks, let's hit 100 likes. Please like the video, like the show.
Moving on, 65 minutes.
We got 110 watching on YouTube. We got 422 overall. If you're a Newcastle United supporter, hit the like button. Close the chat for a second and hit that like button, folks. I'll tell you what, I'm going to open myself again. Is that the American dog didn't do anything.
4-2 Chelsea. Madueke again. Right now, come on.
Isaac, you got 3 on 2 here.
Come on.
Play the ball early.
Come on, hit it. Oh!
Man, oh
we should have
man,
played that
I
early
just saw
there.
that on the air. Look at that play. Oh, my boy, Harvey Barnes had it.
Oh, he used his left foot as well.
Well, I tell you what, man, I can't fault him for that, man. Mate,
that's great shot.
And I tell you what,
unfortunately bending away.
He is the type of player he's meant to equalize these games.
Willock and Hall coming on.
And now Willock and Hall coming on, and we shall see if it was a right decision.
I would take Kraft off.
Oh, and put Kelly back in the middle. That's nice.
Yeah. I would honestly. Kraft is absolutely nowhere. His reaction time is awful.
Gordon again.
Gordon trying to do a little bicycle maneuver, a Brazilian maneuver there, and loses the ball.
And look
Evan
at
Nielsen.
Semenyo completely unmarked
To
again.
Semenyo now, 24 for Bournemouth. On the right side, Semenyo now doing that proper bicycle maneuver. And
Well done, Kelly.
that's going to be a goal kick for Newcastle, it looks like. Or
Corner.
no. Oh, corner. Yes, it is.
Oh,
I'll
it's a
tell you what,
corner.
Semenyo is going to get you something. And if I'm Paul Mitchell, I know what I got to do.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oh, this match is certainly not going the way we expected.
Oh. Still time, still time.
A lot of time left, of course. Bournemouth
It's a
with the corner and
great corner kick.
just right there, though. It doesn't punch it all the way away from danger zone. And Newcastle somehow trying to get the ball out of there. And that's going to be a push.
Yeah.
A
They are
foul
bloody
by
bullying
Clive.
us all over the park, mate, to be fair. They are up for it. Who's coming off?
So Kelly's coming off for Hall
And Longstaff.
and Longstaff coming
And
off
long
for Willett.
stuff. So
Right, let's have a look, see what happens now.
He's obviously now wanting the more of an attacking mode. Down each
and
flank.
we're gonna see right now if Eddie Howe made the right move by taking Hall out.
And you've got J7 now, right side of the mid three. Come on now.
Guimaraes.
Look at this, the overload straight away. Look at that.
Right there. Look at that. Lewis Hall ready for war on the
Get it! Oh!
he's- Oh my goodness gracious. What a
Come on, keep it cattle
but let me
boiling.
tell you something.
As well.
I'm liking what I'm seeing in just a few seconds of Lewis
What?
Hall.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all right.
Burn. Back to Hall.
Oh, I thought you
20.
meant locked and loaded there. Nicely. Come on,
Come on now,
Bob.
support.
Lovely.
Well done, Gordon.
Back
And
to Gordon.
again, and
Gordon with the
again.
cross. Blocked. And now you got Harvey Barnes.
That's a great
Get
one.
it!
Another
Get it!
cross
Oh, what a save.
Clinton,
What a
oh,
save.
what a save. Oh my goodness, what a save.
So much. What a difference
2 in
there, eh?
2 minutes.
Oh my
Come
goodness
on.
gracious. That
Let's
is
keep
proper
the
saving
kettle
right there.
boiling.
And let me tell you something, Lewis Hall, you got to admit Eddie Howe made a mistake.
Oh, here
Oh,
we
now
go.
be
Here
careful.
we go.
fucking hell,
Oh,
Willock
no,
down.
no, 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 no. That's
Willock's
not good right
down.
there. Willock has tweaked
Right on the
something.
ankle.
Is he getting up again? Okay. So that might just be a little tweak. But Willock and Hall, look at Hall's cross, nicely done. That's the first one. The second one is this one. Joe Linton ready to redeem
Oh, it was off his
himself.
shoulder. That's why it was off his shoulder.
Oh, what a
He didn't
goalkeeping.
actually get the.
And that
he
is
didn't actually get the
goalkeeping
foul
and
on
a
the
half
header.
right there. Antagonizing Jordan Lewis Hall is proper accurate.
Oh, what a ball by Trips Nelly.
What a ball by
Madueke
Trick
hat-
Daly. Madueke hat trick.
Man, oh man, my Madueke is not going to be sold for from Chelsea. I'm telling you.
Fucking hell.
And but I know I don't care because I know where I need to look for. The right winger Newcastle needs.
Now, Semenyo's value has just gone up to 70 million, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, look, you're trying to pay 70 for Gee. I'll take Semenyo over Gee.
No, I'm not trying to play. I'm not trying to.
So
play
even
70.
Nielsen's come off and Clivert. So that could be that could work in our favour as daft it looks, because
Pivot,
them two were doing quite well.
getting this
Yeah,
man.
Mutara did well against us last season and all, though.
Mm.
I know I may be getting them mixed up with the Luton.
We can still equalize
Yeah,
this
we
one,
can
ladies
well-
and gentlemen.
well-
Come on, Joe Linton. A bit trapped Gordon on the right side.
Come on, man.
Oh, Toon Talk says, well, Achilles going. Well, it looked like it. I was scared of that. But it doesn't look like it was just a little tweak, I think. Look at Pope being a sweeper keeper.
He was committed. I mean, he's lucky he's got the deflection, to be fair.
Yeah. A throw in for Newcastle. Who is he going to give it to? Joe Linton. All the way back to Hull. And now Lewis Hull looks to have wheels on his legs. Barnes. Oh, look, what a nice nutmeg. And now Joe Linton. Joe Linton. Willock. Joe Linton. Barnes. Barnes back to Hull. And Hull is going to put a dangerous one in there. Joe Linton passing it to the middle. Guimaraes. Guimaraes looking for a foul maybe. Guimaraes to Willock. Willock! Whew. Hey, now Bournemouth.
And we've just passed 2,400 subs. So come on, let's get one at 25.
Nice. Thank you all. Appreciate that support, of course. We have 24/7 coverage of Newcastle United live at night, in the mornings, in the evenings, at midday, breakfast show.
Go.
Be careful. Bruno Guimaraes.
Ball.
Guimaraes right to Barnes. Barnes, look at that one, Barnes.
Get it with your left foot.
Barnes back to Willock. Willock with the cross.
Nicely
defended. Back to Joe Linton. Joe Linton to Trippier. Trippier trying to pass it quickly. Now he's going to have to throw it in. Right to Guimaraes with the back heel that doesn't work. But another throw in for Newcastle United.
The difference now, the last 10 minutes, 70% possession
70-30.
What a difference. Right, ball.
Go.
Look at that ball by Lewis Hall. Oh, Willock, though. He goes down, but I tell you what.
That ankle tap, I'll tell you now.
Hey, that's going to be a danger. Yeah, we got to keep an eye on that one. Nicely done by Kraft. Hey, now again, Bruno.
Yeah. Harpy was in no man's land there for a second.
To Harvey Barnes.
Bruno demanding the ball.
Come on now. Just get out your face.
Joe Linton with a lot of space. Gordon. Trippier. Oh, that's not going to be a foul. No, referee says play on. J7.
And again, first time down.
And this is now a Newcastle United half. Started bad.
Give him a ball. Somebody give him a ball.
Barnes, somebody's got to open up. Lewis Hall. Passing it back to the middle. Kraft. Going to the right side. Joe Linton now.
Progression up the field is much better in this last 10, 15 minutes.
It's looking well. That's the thing.
And the trouble is we're running out of time.
We're running out of time. 75 minutes underway, though. We still got some time and extra time.
That's it. First time. Go on, sir.
Go on, Barnes.
Yeah, there we go. Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes now on the left side. Barnes. Barnes thinking about it. Barnes. Barnes is ready.
Get in! Get in! Get in! What a ball that was. What a ball from Harvey Barnes.
Beautiful ball. Equalizer. Gordon. A proper play by my boy, though.
Come on.
What a proper play. Look at that one. And my boy, I'm going to get a Harvey Barnes shirt now. The next one is going to be the alternative. And actually, but look at that. Gordon just right down there, though.
I mean, to be fair, it would have been so easy just to leave that, you know. But he's just gambled on putting his foot out.
But that's the thing, Gary. That's the thing. If you try, go above and beyond, something might happen. Earlier, Newcastle were just stagnant, not moving. Semenyo was winning all the plays. You've got to try, man. And now it's equalized.
The biggest problem is, you see,
fancy Dan again, man.
Oh, be careful. Locking in.
Bruno,
Oh, man, oh,
Bruno,
man.
Bruno, what you doing, man?
God almighty, what a strike.
Down, looking for a little fancy back heel.
Bruno's
What
got to
a
stop them bloody
strike,
plays in the
man.
middle
It
of
was
the park.
Side.
No way at all
Jesus.
that Pope was going to get to that one.
doing, man?
Man, oh, man, my, oh, my. And I tell you what, if Anthony Gordon
Yeah,
would
look,
have...
Eddie Howe's not happy there, look.
Yep. If Anthony Gordon would have clipped his toenails, he wouldn't have scored that one. But
Come on.
Oh, nearly. Ooh.
well, look, we're in the game. You've got to try to win this one.
We also have got to stop losing it. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, my God.
Emmanuel.
Oh!
Emmanuel! Kissing and smooching the
That looked
post.
like a little deflection. Just put it past the post. I'm telling you now.
Man, oh man, look at that one. I think with the front of his foot, maybe no. Oh yeah, that was a deflection by the one and only
Lewis Hall.
Lewis Hall.
There again.
And I tell you what, Lewis Hall cannot come off this team.
Jesus.
And I think Eddie Howe has learned the hard way.
Come on, boys.
And you know that's one of the positives.
Honestly, I'm not worried about corners. I'm not worried at all.
Well, that's one of the positives. Andrew Bell says, told you when, get Gordon on the right. One of the positives is that, though, with the type of way that Harvey Barnes plays, if he's not shooting, he's crossing like that. You know, that's what I'm saying. You can't get fixated on Gordon plays left. That's the way. No, you can adjust. These are footballers, man. They're
Absolutely.
professionals. They can
You're
adjust.
right. But the problem is, like we said, you know, sometimes you lose a bit part of the game.
That's
the difference with this guy today, he's had no joy whatsoever out of Arujo. So
No.
they've
so-
gambled. What have you got on the bench to go on the right hand side? You've got Almer on left.
Whoa.
Now, this
think
does obviously
what
question
they're also
Almiron's-
doing there is. Oh man, what you doing, Bruno?
Oh, that's a poor pass. No, that was Joe Linton.
No,
Oh,
J7. Sorry, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Joe Linton with the poor pass. Not a good game by Joe Linton whatsoever.
Joe Linton's having an awful game.
Man, look, man, it's simple. If you don't see a man that can clearly get your pass, just hoof it.
Just get rid of it. Exactly.
But he could have kept it.
Yeah, but if you want to just relieve that pressure, just get
Yeah.
it gone, and then regroup.
Oh man, what an up and down game.
Nicely.
That's better.
Nicely done, Guimaraes. Now Gordon. And Gordon on the
Into
right
big
side.
set. That'll
Gordon
do
to
us, lads.
cross.
That'll do.
Excellent.
And that's a proper corner now for Newcastle United.
Come
and
on,
everybody-
the 406.
Everybody in the chat, come on, let's help the
Come
team.
on.
Spam
Come
the
on.
emojis. Come on, spam the emojis. Spend something. Come on, spam the chat. Highway the lads. Put Highway the lads on the chat. Let's go.
Come on now.
Oh, tequila, Betsy. Ah,
Tequila.
cat's piss.
Cat's piss. That's a proper corner right there for Newcastle. But
Sadly, nobody
Come on,
there.
seconds.
nobody home.
Come
Now
on,
Newcastle
get
gets the ball
it
by
back
Gordon.
in, that's it.
Gordon ready to cross
Go
it
on.
again.
That's
Go on.
it.
Nice cross.
My God.
Oh, what a
What a
save.
save.
My, oh,
What?
my. Dan
Big
Byrne was
DB.
ready to win it.
That was it. We had them all up there for
Look
the
at
corner.
shoulder.
Dan
Get it
Byrne.
back in.
Oh, my goodness.
Fantastic.
And I'll tell you what, Neto has been one of Bournemouth's best players tonight.
Wow.
He's unreal.
Come on.
He's already
Come
stopped two
on.
clear
Oh, yeah.
opportunities.
One more
None of them
assist
we've
for
connected
Trippier.
great, to be fair. Come on, Trips.
Oh,
Get it under the... Oof. That'll
And
do. And again.
again.
Stay there,
Try
Tripper.
again.
Another
Keep the
corner.
kettle boiling.
Come
Come on, get me some money.
Come on, folks. Spam the chat. Spam the chat.
Wait, crying, Chris, crying.
Oh, yeah, because I got me an emoji of me when we were performing badly last season.
Come
Trippier
on.
with a cross in. And that's going to be
Second ball
another
then,
one.
guys. Come on.
Keep it in there. Keep the pressure. If you look for it, you'll find it.
Squeeze these babies. Yeah, crazy, Gary. You're absolutely right, Queenie. Come on, boys. Seconds.
Gordon with the header. And Guimaraes trying the bicycle
trying
kick,
the bicycle.
but mistimed it. Wasn't a good time in there. Do you guys feel like the colors, they look good, but the colors are kind of like all over the place for the players? Like up, they're down, they're tucked in.
Yeah, that's the trouble with having old style polo collars, if you like.
Yeah.
I used to hate them on shirts, I must admit. Look beautiful, but not nice to play in.
Oh, man, somebody's got to be there. Come on. That's not a good one.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Brant. Trippier has been the solidity, if you like, at the back.
Yeah, and look, I will say this.
I think that's a bit.
Eddie made mistakes in the lineup, I think, but
Lewis
he
Hall
fixed them.
again doing his job. I think that's the difference.
And I tell you what, though, man, Lewis Hall, a young lad, smaller than Semenyo, has been doing great.
Even though, if you look at what's just happened there, Semenyo's in front of Lewis Hall.
But he mistimed it.
Would you have said the same if Semenyo had got his head to that? Come on, be
But to be
sensible.
fair, if you're down there, you calculate where the ball is going to get to. Lewis Hall was right.
Lewis Hall, like I said, Lewis Hall makes mistakes the same as Tino does. Everybody shouts how good they are, but they are reactive to the player rather than the ball.
Well done,
They're great going forward, but
Nice
not very
Pope.
good defensive. I don't know what everybody sees in Tino, to be fair, because I see a lot different to everybody else.
Well, Tino,
No, you don't see a lot different to me, Gary, to be fair. I think a lot of
well,
people...
no, wait, time out then. That's not fair, because if we hear when they do the preview, all of you say, well, Trippier, if Trippier goes, we got Livramento, then that's not fair then. Do we have Livramento or do we not have Livramento? Do we have a backup? Do we have the next one up?
Again.
Nicely done, Lewis Hall.
I've said from day one, Tino will be a great player or a great fullback, but he ain't at the minute. I've said it from day one. But what I've also said is if Trippier wants to go, what I've said was if Trips wants to go, you can't force the player to stay.
It's a better first choice than what Tino is.
Well, Bournemouth is going to make a few changes. 84 minutes underway, maybe 6, maybe more to go still. Close to 10 minutes probably left in the match. And don't forget that we shall have the instant match reaction. I don't know if Paul is going to join me, but it'll probably be me and Paul or me by myself. The fellas will do their match reaction, match review, full review and analysis later on at 9 p.m. UK.
That's better. That's much better. Controlled.
Gary Seven was lucky again there.
Got away with it again, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
And it's worked out very well for us. Come on, Anthony. Yes,
That's a great ball.
Gordon with the crossing.
Somebody in the middle there, please.
What? Seconds.
Oh, the referee in the way. Isak. Gordon.
Oh, referee, come on.
Oh,
that's
man.
a foul.
Come on. Gordon looks a bit knackered there, doesn't he? Knackered.
No, I've just cast out for me. You're knackered. Well done, Pope.
I thought his bloody momentum there was going to take him out of the box. We are so slow at the back today.
Well,
I
tell you what, Dan was saying, where are you to the midfield, so you would have an easy ball, and he didn't have one.
That's what I said. We seem so sluggish at getting the ball away today from the back.
Oh,
Again,
man,
J7's got away with it. I'm saying got away with it. Good, did well to do what he did. But that was just the sort of situation where he gets judged. Oh, referee!
Oh man,
That's a
that's.
yellow, surely.
Well, I tell you what, man.
Absolutely, all day
Hey,
long.
I'm
It
just
is a
gonna.
yellow.
I'm just gonna say one thing here. If we don't get a right winger, Isak is not bad.
No, he's done well actually.
Yeah, well, that's great if we've got a centre forward. Striker.
Well, why don't you give Osula?
But by the
break?
way, he's equally as good on the left as we saw against Everton.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I was about to say that too. He can do all that anyway.
Yeah. He can
In
do all
any
these-
side, which is
was
rare.
the same as Thierry Henry. He can work both
He is
wings.
Thierry Henry. I'm telling you, man. Well, that's gonna be a free kick.
Come on,
Trippier.
get the Air Force. The Geordie Air Force comes into play. Oh, that's
Trippier.
fucking ridiculous, that man. Well done, Danny Byrne.
One burn right there. Yeah, that was
a
poor.
great
right?
ball
Right
by
ball.
Hall.
Go on, Barnes. Go on, Barnes. Come
Barnes.
on, guys.
Barnes.
Oh, a
Oh,
foot higher. That
man,
was in
that
the
would've
back
been a
stick
nice
there, you know. Oh, Burns, what are you doing?
And that's gonna be a
bloody
foul
hell.
right there. But that's poor.
What are you
right
doing,
there.
lads?
A yellow card though.
Put yourself under so much pressure. Well, you've only got 3 minutes to go, to be fair.
The keeper did great there, by the way.
He did. And look, like I said, Barnes on his left foot, that was a foot higher. We got 2 players coming in at the back stick.
Miggy on for Gordon.
Miggy Almiron for Gordon.
Here we go. So Barnes is obviously going to go on the left now, you would assume.
Barnes been on the left all along, Win.
We've had a few substitutions. We've had a goal. So you've got to assume there's going to be at least 3 or 4 minutes. (6-2) Chelsea now.
Jesus.
Oh, Felix.
Wow. Well, you can tell.
Wolves are struggling, man.
You can tell Wolves is gonna have a tough one this season.
I'd rather be a magpie than a wolf.
Oh, no question.
Ooh, that was a fucking...
It was, wasn't it? Great,
Got away
Willock.
with it. Got away
What
with
a
it. Go on,
good
son.
run that is.
Go on. Well
Come on
done,
now,
Willock.
support him.
Willock. Willock now.
Bruno picks it up.
We got 100 and we got
Great
524
ball. Great
people watching.
ball.
150 on
Mickey
YouTube.
Linton.
Proper
Come on,
stuff,
Bruno.
man.
Come on,
Welcome,
Bruno.
everyone.
Come on, lads.
Bruno Guimaraes.
Come on, Bruno!
Oh,
Oh,
Lock
man.
Neto
Oh,
again.
man.
Look
Oh,
out.
my. And
Lock and
Bruno
low.
Left-footed
ready
as
to
well,
lock and
Bruno.
load from deep.
A great save.
And look at that.
What a-
Neto has got to be. Although they scored and Semenyo's been great,
Yeah,
Neto has
man of the
kept them
match.
at 0, man. Or at 1 now.
Yeah, because we could have been.
We should have been
easily in the first
3-1,
10 minutes.
2-1.
Since the substitutions, it's been a totally different game, to be fair.
Getting assist. Big Dan Burn. Come on.
Right ball, that is. What?
Push.
Isak.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Almiron. Trippier.
Well done, Trips.
Nicely
Go on,
done,
drive
Trippier.
into that box.
Be careful, though. Trippier.
Oh,
Trippier with the cross and
he was expecting people to be there from the corner.
Seconds.
still.
Jolinton. Be careful, Jolinton.
No, this Bournemouth are panicking now.
Panic.
Yeah, no,
they're
they are.
panicking.
Bournemouth are
That's true.
panicking now.
That's what you want, straight into the box. Put them
Trippier
back
with the
under
cross in.
pressure.
I tell you what, Burns got to be up there.
Pressure, Gordon.
He
Hit
has
him,
gotta
man.
be.
Get on him. Don't give him time. That was poor by
Semenyo.
Gordon.
Now drag him back now.
Semenyo now with the ball. Be careful with the counter-attack,
They're going to
Semenyo.
get a throw it. They're going to get a throw it.
Oh,
in
man,
the
that
run
pass
half,
right there.
Instead
Be
of which,
careful, Pope.
has to make it save. That's ridiculous. That was down to Anthony Gordon. Instead of pressuring that
Well, Anthony
player.
Gordon's
Go,
off.
Gordon is off the pitch, man.
Well, who was it down there then?
Whoever the hell was there. Man.
I don't think it was Mickey. But he had
Maybe-
seemed to have
maybe-
blonde hair.
Or maybe, was it Kraft?
Could have been, I suppose. But
It's got Kraft or Longstaff. Oh, no,
that
Longstaff
was
came off.
in their left back position. Fucking
Cook.
hell,
That's a
man.
great ball.
Oh,
That's a
fuck
great
off.
ball. That's a great corner. What a twat.
And that's all down to them getting that shot on the. Oh dear me, man. Who was it? Who was it down on the far side? Fucking hell, man. I'm pleased I cashed out anyway.
Fucking hell.
Ah, fuck's
Who's
sake.
marking him?
Man, Dan Burn, you are 6'6", man. Stand
Yeah,
up.
but you got Joe Linton in front of him. You got Joe in front of him. Look, he goes over him, and it
Nah,
literally
man.
comes off his arm.
You've got to stand up. And you're 6'6". A short guy cannot fly like that and score
I
over
think
you,
it's come
man.
off the arm.
Have we got out of jail here? Has it come off his arm?
It's come off his arm. That looks like to me. But they would have looked at that anyway.
There.
You watch.
Vieira's
Yeah.
watching it.
It depends on
It
where.
does touch his arm.
If it's the shoulder, it's a goal.
Did they count
it's
on
below-
intention?
No, that's a forearm.
No, that's the arm, man.
It's-
But did
it's-
they
it's-
count intention when it
no,
ends up in
it's
goal?
not- they've got a silhouette where the sleeves come down to a certain
Yeah.
point.
Look at that. No. It touches his damn near shoulder, man. Look at
If
that.
they deem that off
No,
his
it's
shoulder,
his bicep. That it comes off his bicep.
High bicep, I guess you should say. That's a handball, regardless. Bicep is a handball.
yeah, if it's a bicep, it's a handball. If it's a shoulder, it's a goal. So this is what you've got to.
Yeah. Well, that's a touchy.
There you go, handball.
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 Yeah.
There we go.
Whoa!
Handball.
Out of
And
jail.
now their manager is losing their mind.
On.
Man, it is a handball. No, it is a bicep.
I think he's going to have a look.
Oh, he's gonna have a look. We've changed our
No.
score back to 1-1. And
He's already done it.
Well, in that situation,
he's
VAR
giving him a
already
yellow
made the
card.
decision. He's gonna.
Oh,
He's
no,
gonna
Yeah,
book him.
VAR's made the decision,
He's
exactly.
giving the manager a yellow card.
Well, the manager with the way he's acting, he's making it seem like
You can't.
It's a
How
robbery.
can he see from there?
man.
Well, he can't, to be fair. He cannot.
And let me tell you something. We have to be smart. And that's a handball, man. That's a handball. That's a handball.
Yeah, that's what I said. On the shoulder, it's a goal. Below the shoulder, it's handball.
And now that I kind of googled it quickly, no intention is considered when it ends up being a goal. It's handball, which is, it's the rule, I guess.
Come on.
Now,
Come on.
the
take it, that's
referee then
Google,
got
I
in the
don't know.
way, so come on, lads.
And now be careful. Come
Come
on,
on,
Newcastle
lads.
United.
Give him it.
Go on. Go on. Oh, you bugger.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Oh,
you're getting a yellow
Yeah,
card.
Joe Linton's going to be booked.
what are you
J7 is
doing,
going to be
lads?
booked by that one, man. You
He's lucky it's not a red, you know that.
J7,
Yeah.
hang on. J7 didn't put his thumb up there at the referee saying,
That's round the neck.
Oh,
I've
no,
seen
that's,
as a red card, you
that's
know.
a red. And VAR can take a look at that one.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
not
that's-
red.
Man,
not a
you
red.
cannot put your
He's
arm
taking-
around
he's
somebody's
taking
neck,
one-
man.
He's taking a one for the team there to stop.
Well, they're going to take a red card for the team.
The keeper throwing it out.
My goodness, mate, man, this
That-
game is.
that was
He's very lucky that could be so bloody.
Well,
J7
and
been
look,
his day.
And at this point, Bournemouth is
You know, Bournemouth manager's going to be sent off if anything else.
Bournemouth managers are who be careful. He
Here we
might be
go.
going to look at it.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
he
he's
is.
gonna
he's
give
send the
somebody-
manager off. There you go.
Bye,
Red.
bye.
And
See
the
ya.
reason why is the managers are saying this is corrupt. The managers are accusing corruption, robbery.
Has got every
That's
right to be well pissed off.
Oh, absolutely.
Honest to God.
Oh, that was his assistant that's got red carded.
Oh,
I mean,
or was it him?
J7 there even gave the referee a thumbs up for the yellow card because what he'd done then was prevented Neto
I get that.
throwing
But
the
look at
ball
Mad
out.
Dog. Look at Mad Dog instigating. Oh man, it was the coach that sent off, not the manager.
Oh, guys, J7
still
again.
Be
still
careful
out.
now,
Get
What
rid
are
of
you
Bournemouth.
the
doing,
big man.
lads?
Oh, Semenya ready to
Again,
lock and
Lewis Hall
load.
blocks.
Nicely done by Lewis Hall, Joe Linton. Be
Oh my
careful
God,
with
it's
that
like
leg,
bloody
Joe Linton.
ping
The
pong.
hot potato.
Oh my days.
Oh, and a foul right there.
Wow.
And now tension is, you can cut the tension with by
the,
just
big, the
looking
biggest
at
thing,
it.
yeah, the biggest thing is it's not had this intensity the entire game,
No,
and
no,
I
no.
think this is where it's just gone a bit mad at the minute.
And the problem now is, well, there's no problem. We're drawn, I guess.
We're miles over time anyway, so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this might be
let's
the last
everybody
one.
just blow the whistle now, please.
This might be the last one, and the referee will finish it off.
That'll do. That'll
Joe
do from
Linton
Joe.
to the side,
That's it. It's all over.
and that is it. A lot of boos
Jesus.
from the stadium to the referee, and the manager is not happy. But
Wow.
you cannot, this is a Spanish phrase that I told the Mighty Win a long time ago, you cannot cover the sun with one finger. And we are equalized, but we played poor, man.
That was awful.
And if you are trying to get Champions League, you cannot play like that. Let alone Mighty Win thinks we're going to win the league, so.
Well, like I said,
I didn't say we're going to win the league at all. Don't be silly.
you can't
Yeah,
win
you
every game, guys, and you can't play that bad every game either. So I think maybe, yes, you could say we've got away with it, but we'll talk more later.
Yeah, definitely. Anyways, we're going to the instant match reaction right now. Join me, maybe Paul Clark, but the fellas will be live at 9 p.m. UK as well with the full match review and analysis, player scores, etc. But join me right now as we go live for an instant match reaction. Thank you so much for listening, watching. Hit the like button, and we'll see you right now.
Quick update for everybody who's in the predictions league. Ian Fleming, surprise, has just gone top of the league by predicting 1-1.
Ian Fleming is
predicted 1-1.
Well done, Ian Fleming.
Yeah.
Oh,
The X predicted 1-1.
Man, he did predict 1-1, didn't he?
Yeah, but DX is on
Anyways,
7.
we will see
Harry's
you.
on 7.
We'll see you right now instantly. So join us. You'll be redirected. If not, go to the homepage and join us for an instant match reactions. See you later, folks.
See you later, guys.
Bye-bye.